All right, we're going live.
Yes.
We have
All
here
right.
tonight Retro Scotty,
So,
Gabo, and
Disco Inferno.
Studio Red Band.
Hello.
So I guess as we wait for people in the chat, we've already talked. We were just talking beforehand about The Crow.
The Crow, the shitty remake that's coming this summer.
You guys are all behind me here.
It's coming out in what, June, and there's not even a trailer.
There might be a trailer sometime around maybe next month.
I heard a trailer was coming. I heard that they said the trailer was on the way. I don't know when we're gonna get it, but
usually this is common practice sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially lately.
Alter, what's
Hello,
up?
Alter Ego.
Hi. Hopefully they forget to release the movie.
That would be a godsend.
Maybe it'll get shelved like Batgirl, right?
I mean, it just looks.
That could happen if Warner
Hey, Bobby.
rights, but they don't. Hello, Bobby.
I would trade this movie for Batgirl. I would trade The Crow for Batgirl any day.
Yeah.
Even though I don't want to see Batgirl, but
And this is perfect timing because I just got done finished my rewatch of the original movie.
oh yeah, I just picked up the all the different cuts,
Yeah, I heard about that.
so I can't wait to watch some of those. Do you guys have any of those cuts? The
All I have is the Blu-ray.
Yeah, same
Okay.
here.
What's up?
I got
And
like
also- Matt is asking if any of us have any of the previous cuts or editions of the original movie.
Just the theatrical cut on Blu-ray. That's all I have.
Yeah, that's not what we all have. Yeah.
Yeah, same here. What about Coyote versus Acme?
Oh, that's a whole topic in and of itself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. If it was.
I wonder should we throw the Crow in there? Have Coyote Crow and Acme go at each other.
I'm willing to bet that would be a better movie than this.
That probably would be a better movie. Probably.
yeah.
Honestly, probably
Yeah,
this remake
yeah.
is going to make Mortal Kombat 2021 look like a Oscar-winning masterpiece, right?
Ooh, definitely, man.
Yeah.
There's no question about
at
it.
least, there's no question about. At least I kind of wanted them to do another Mortal Kombat movie. I never wanted them to remake The Crow at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Crow's kind of perfect as it is. You know what I don't understand about the Crow movies?
Well,
Why the makeup keeps on coming back? The makeup shouldn't come back. Like Ever Furlong had the makeup. I don't understand why he had the makeup. The second one, I can understand why he had the makeup because the girl was the same girl, right? Sarah?
I mean, that's a trademark of design of the character. So,
Yeah. But it's like, but that in the book, that's from her art collection. That's from her, she has ballet stuff.
I could kind of see where you're coming from, but to ask if, to be perfectly honest, I'd rather have the traditional makeup than whatever the fuck this reboot is going for.
Yeah. Like the third one was cool because he got electrocuted, right? And it burned into his face.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
I've only seen the second one.
Shitty of Angels.
Vincent
I haven't
Perez.
seen any of the sequels, actually. I've
They
heard
really-
that the second one could have been better, but it was really
I did not bother
Yeah.
with I did not bother with any of the sequels because I've seen enough and I've heard enough to know that they fucking suck and that they're unnecessary. And the original Crow is such a classic. It's actually one of my favorite films of all time. And I definitely feel like it should have been a one and done situation.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I know that there's a Crow sequel coming out, like a direct sequel to the book that's coming out. It's like 30 years in the making. They've been James O'Barr's been working on it for like 30 years.
Yeah.
And this time it doesn't have crows in it. There's no crow in it. This time it's a rabbit.
So it's just
And it's a
just
girl.
called The Rabbit then.
Yeah, and it's a girl. It's a girl. It's called The Bride.
Dude, the Jared Leto Joker and Pennywise are a bit ironic because it is the guy who played Pennywise this time.
And you know what's weird about it is I was watching Super Void. They do a piece on it actually on Super Void, and they had they said that it was kind of funny how that kind of vanished at Miramax, and then later on kind of came back as the Tarantino movie Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Yeah. And it was based on a true story too, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But,
Why is it that this movie, it's like now we're just hearing about it, and here we are, 3 months away from it, and there's barely anything heard or said or like out there about it promotion wise.
To be fair, a similar situation happened with some of the movies that Warner Brothers was releasing during the pandemic, like Godzilla vs. Kong and Mortal Kombat 2021. But, I feel like they should have kept this under the wraps anyway, because nobody wanted this fucking movie. Not you, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially now with that image, I don't think anybody that loves the original likes. I mean, if anybody looks forward to it, I don't understand it, but
yeah, like more power to them. I get being curious and all, but this shit is not for me. It's not.
That's probably what they're going to do, is they'll probably wait until the last second to start dropping stuff like that, just to take people by surprise who don't even know about the movie.
And the plot details that they've leaked, that
I've heard about this
so far, it does not sit well with me. So apparently Eric and Shelley are druggies or drug addicts now.
Oh,
that's why he looks like a crackhead.
Apparently so.
They're both on crack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's terrible. I
Hey
mean,
kids, drugs are okay for you. Woo!
The fucking bird brings him a dime bag.
I mean, it should be
top dollar stole his meth.
I mean, it should be enough that it should be enough that Eric is a musician and that he has a perfectly normal relationship with Shelley before the tragedy happens. We didn't need this shit.
But drugs are cool now. It's better than being a musician.
Yeah. Surprised you're not going to hook up with James Franco on the Pineapple Express.
Hey DJ.
I heard. Hi DJ. I heard that they were going to do the book exactly, and that does not sound like the book at all. Does not sound like the book at all.
Yeah, because the whole deal with some folks who actually were curious about a reboot is that they wanted it to be more like the comic book or the graphic novel, but but at the same time they also wanted it to be a different direction, not be like the Brandon Lee version. But I get that, but this does not fit the requirements at all.
Yeah.
It's so weird because it's a comic book that's like, it's so hard to find a comic book that's that perfect. It's literally perfect, especially like when you get to trade paperback, it's literally perfect. And
you mean in perfect condition, or do you mean like in terms of the story and the writing?
You like the story, how it's put together, the artwork, everything. It's
because
all line art. It's all like
usually sometimes sometimes like even the bigger heavy hitters of like Marvel and DC, sometimes as good as some of the runs can be, they also have some shitty runs, especially lately. Yeah.
And you can tell that he would like Jason Barr was in a lot of pain when he was he was in a lot of pain.
It definitely was a personal work of his.
You just mentioned something I just thought of. I mean, you look at this image, and so far the backlash of this Crow movie, isn't that a reflection of comic book movies now, where it's like fatigued and everyone's just tired and it just feels slapped together.
I mean, it could be, but I think it's also legit because we think this looks like shit.
Yeah, because you look at Madam Web and all that.
Madam Web is certainly not doing any favors. I'll tell you that much.
Madam Web.
Crow remake is an insult to Brandon Lee. I agree.
Yeah.
And as good of an actor as Bill Skarsgård might be, I do feel Brandon Lee is a tough act to follow because he really made this role. He really made Eric Draven his own. And it's a shame because, as great as it was, I do feel he had the potential to do other stuff beyond this movie. And it seemed like he was destined to go that route.
Wasn't there plans I've heard before that they were going to do a second film with him, of the Crow? A
I
sequel?
believe
Yeah.
I believe that might have been the case, but they definitely, some things got halted and altered after his death.
It's cool because it's like when you think of those times, he totally embodied
Yeah.
the look of the time, the feel of the time, the
Yes.
good guy feel of the time, and the bad guy feel of the time.
Yes, and that's the thing, right? This movie, definitely was a product of the mid '90s in a great way, I
Yeah,
must
like-
say, because it really defined the the culture and the stuff going on at the time. And in some ways, even though it was a movie that followed in the wake of Tim Burton's Batman, I do kind of feel it kicked off a trend of its own, which is like the '90s cool category, where you had similar type of movies with the dark atmosphere and look, and
Yeah.
the heavy metal and techno grunge music, all that.
It was ahead
all
of
those-
its time
yeah.
because you only really saw that influence come in like '97.
To be fair, a
97,
little bit
98.
of '95, if you consider Mortal Kombat one of those type of movies.
Yeah.
At a time too when he didn't have 40 comic book movies a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard Stephen Norrington at one point was going to do one.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I could have swore.
Yes,
Steven-
he was gonna do this reboot at one point, but
That could have been
Who's
cool.
making this reboot though?
Rupert Sanders, I believe, is the director's name. He did the Snow White and the Huntsman with fucking Kristen Stewart as Snow White,
Oh god.
and he
damn.
did the Ghost in the Shell remake with Scarlett Johansson.
Kristen Stewart's going to be the Skull Cowboy.
Nah.
Chris Hemsworth is going to be.
You're lucky she's not Shelley, although this casting doesn't have me very confident either.
Yeah, who's this?
FKA Twigs, some
Yeah,
fucking
like-
singer. Yeah.
What does
And
the FKA stand?
FKA, what does that stand for?
FKA Twigs. Okay, I just see it. What kind of name is that?
Fucking
Yeah.
killer ass Twigs. What?
Let's take some guesses here.
But yeah, I'm not looking forward to this reboot at all. I'll just stick with the original movie. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And he's drinking a Sam Adams beer. The Crow would not drink. I don't think Eric Draven would be drinking a Sam Adams.
No,
Okay, I just see that.
He definitely seemed like he was the most innocent soul before the tragedy,
Yeah.
And what's up with the tattoos on the chest? I guess we can go there.
The nipple.
The nipple art.
The nipple and every fucking part of his body.
Joe Schumacher's ghost had input on this one.
Nah, not even Joe Schumacher will want anything to do with this fucking Drek.
I'm excited to check out this fucking cut I got. The problem with this cut I got is the volume is really loud. So even when I listen to it on low, it's loud.
Tattoos, yeah.
But it's all like I think Rambo Raff
Giving
reviewed it
characters
at one
tattoos.
point.
Which
This
one?
Shit.
The Crow, the two cuts of the Crow. Like with all the not B-roll, but there's a whole bunch of other footage in there.
Like a work print.
Yeah. Like I think it's an NC-17 work print or something like that. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, but I think I remember he reviewed it.
This is a good question though, because we have to make every character look like a mumbling rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or you
Yes,
or
I
you
fucking
do
hate
some,
mumble rap.
I guess damage broken people is the way to go, right?
yeah, either that
Yeah.
or you do some stupid shit like Mortal Kombat 2021 where you get the characters dragging birthmarks.
It's kind of like the new emo, because if this reboot
The
came
new
out
emo.
in 2006 or something, the Crow would have been emo.
You would have been,
Yeah.
which is funny because the goth look already,
Yeah.
They
He
just
probably
went
would have had.
hardcore.
I don't know. He would have had. Who's gonna play top dollar in this movie?
I was gonna say
So-
Chris Hemsworth for top dollar.
Nah.
I mean,
I'm trying to remember who top dollar in the book was like a old biker looking guy, like an old
Hey,
guy. I
wasn't he-
think.
If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
I would have I'd taken a crap better than New Crow. I agree. Same here.
Yeah.
Um,
And T-Bird was black originally.
I don't know what he means by Crash
They gave
Bandicoot tattoo.
in the video games. I think I know what he's talking about, but yeah, but I don't get that.
God. I mean, what made them look at this and say, "Oh, let's go with this with the tattoos on the chest and the eye nipple art"?
Yeah, there must have been cocaine that they were snorting.
And his
Yeah.
haircut. What's up with this? What's up with the haircut?
They were trying to go on a fucking vision quest.
Oh God.
I mean,
Smoking the
that-
peace pipe. Fuck.
I think John, you said it best last night. Brandon Lee is spinning in his grave like the Tasmanian devil.
yeah,
And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Not only would he spin in his grave, but he would actually reenact the movie itself. Come back from the dead as the Crow and smack the shit out of the movie producers for thinking that this was even a good idea.
Yeah.
The lesbian.
Oh yeah, it's true. He has a dyke haircut.
Yeah, he kind of does. I'm not gonna lie.
He's wearing a tracksuit in that photo, right? Like some kind of tracksuit.
Roger Waters, is that Pink Floyd?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Roger Waters?
I don't have much.
He's all right.
opinion.
He's all right. I never got the big thing about I got kind of the big thing about Pink Floyd, but I never really got the big, what made it so special. I know like originally the original singer went crazy, right, or something like that. Sid Barrett.
Yeah.
But he was on what was it? Joe Rogan?
I haven't seen the interview.
Yeah.
Did he say anything, or
he was talking about Sid Barrett a bit, and I know he did a lot of work with Billy Corgan. I know he's always here, Roger Waters. He's always like in Montreal.
Yes, folks. This the same days as Bad Boys 4. I'm betting money that Bad Boys 4, as much as we don't look forward to it, I bet you that's gonna make more money than this Crow remake.
It's coming out already, Bad Boys 4?
This is
in the summer, right?
Out in June.
Oh yeah, because Ruben sent me something on that. Which reminds me, I gotta answer a lot of my emails. I still haven't answered any of my emails from last month. Haven't got around to nobody yet, so I gotta get my ass on that ASAP.
And I know they haven't shown any kind of footage yet, but already these few images and the details about this movie is enough to make us want to become the Crow and commit genocide on the motherfuckers making this movie.
yes, get your rabbit.
I mean, we wouldn't go that far, but it
Get our
look
Crow
cool.
on and teach these filmmakers, these wannabe filmmakers, a lesson.
Matt's rabbit would be a better Eric Draven than Skarsgård.
Yeah. It was funny because
Fuck, I
was
went
watching it.
You know
at the same
some
time.
I went as Eric Draven for Halloween once. I went as Eric Draven for Halloween once with the long hair
Really?
and stuff. I'd be a better Eric than Bill Skarsgård is so far.
All right, I see you, Junebug.
The only thing that looks the same is that he's got the scar. He's got the scar here. That's the only thing that looks the same.
Oh, you
Everything
mean from,
else doesn't look the same.
The comic books, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I wonder how they're going to play that out. If they're going to play it like
next week.
Next
like
week.
the
maybe round 2 next
Oh,
week,
next
so that
week,
we can
damn.
roast about this trailer.
That we're gonna come back and we'll talk about that again if that's the case.
Yeah.
Is this movie really going to come out in June?
I
Yeah.
believe so. Yes.
When did they start filming? Was this sometime last year, I assume?
I think it was like last year or so, like the year
We're
before.
just getting
maybe.
a trailer now.
I remember they were talking about the filming around 2022. So
Oh, even
Hey, Matt.
fuck. I'm going to need a drink.
hello,
guy.
Matt.
Hey, Matt. So, what are your thoughts, Matt, on Crackhead Crow? We're talking about that a little
listen,
bit.
like he hates it. I already know that, but I've seen it. I've seen his posts. So
yeah, I think the Crow should literally resurrect Brandon Lee and kick this Crow's ass and all the filmmakers.
Yeah. And while you're at it, give Brandon Lee the second chance in life that he deserves. He looks like an emo femboy. I agree. He does. He looks like he looks like an emo femboy. Who
Honestly, like I said in the off stream, he looks like Joker's gay lover for sure.
Yeah, I said it. He looks like Jared Leto's bitch.
He just needs, a pair of grills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Jared Leto's bitch, and he won't let Harley Quinn fuck him.
Instead of the Crow, he looks like the cuck.
The cuck, yeah. nah, he ain't the Crow. He's the parrot.
Yeah, the
parakeet.
The Unicrow.
The unicorn. Yeah.
He's like a taxiderm crow.
I think even Chris Hemsworth can be a better crow than this guy.
I know we give a lot of crap to Jason Momoa, or as Matt likes to call him, Jason Mamma Mia, but the test footage looked more like Crow than this shit,
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw an image and I'm like, he looks more. Let me see. All right, there you go, June. But I don't know if you're busy, Matt. If you want to pop in for a minute and give your 2 cents on that.
Yeah, I want to ask him about the review he did for those cuts, those I guess work prints.
That's up to you, Matt. If you want to come in, if you're busy, I understand.
I'm gonna write to him.
Test footage, but sadly, it looks a lot better. Yes, I agree. And like I said, this is a remake that's kind of pointless. It doesn't need to be made.
I'm sure Gabba looks forward to.
No, man, I'm not looking forward to that fucking movie. I want to look forward to it, but
You mean the sequel to the reboot?
Yeah, sequel to Mortal Kombat. I have my doubts for it.
I'll be right back.
I'm not a blind fanboy.
Well, I'm sure it'll still be 100 times better than this piece of shit.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, anything will be better than that piece of crap look.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm kidding.
yeah, this Crow is gonna suck. Crow.
It is.
I mean,
we will not be eating Crow.
This movie's gonna eat Crow.
I think the audience will lose, but fanboys.
I don't need to see this movie because I've already seen Pennywise's horrible acting because he's not Pennywise. I mean, this is not creepy.
Is
How he
That
does that.
sounds like Michael Jackson almost.
Why even get Skarsgård? I mean, is
Wait
it
a
because I don't know? Not even the long hair. They don't even have him with the long hair.
Nah.
Did he
Well,
suck
I'm
something
surprised by-
or something?
Well, I'm surprised they don't have the long hair because I thought long hair was cool in dudes now.
Not in 2024. He's got looks like Dominic Mysterio. If people that watch wrestling.
He does look like Dominic. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Who could have been a good Crow as of today? Honestly, I know it's a tough act to follow, but
I don't know. I can't tell you who would be good nowadays, to be honest.
Still thinking about that.
hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Ty, you might think of someone pretty quickly.
Theo James.
He was in Underworld. I believe he was in the Divergent movies. That's what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Let's see. I think I'm going to send it to you via Messenger, Matt.
Who? Which Matt?
Oh, Rambo Raff.
Okay.
All right, there. You should. All right, the link is sent. Yeah, they're still making a sequel to Mutant Mayhem. They thought this new Crow film was going to be in black and white.
Not from the looks of it.
It's just fucking.
Well, black, maybe saturated black and white because all the color's gone.
Hello. Wow.
Greetings from Earth and greetings and salutations to you on Mars.
Man, my nephews are screaming.
Maybe this movie should probably be banished to Mars.
Mars wouldn't take this new movie. That's for sure.
Well, they
Yeah,
wouldn't take it?
Mars
Well,
will not.
Maybe it can get sent to Jupiter in that very hot spot, and it could burn in there.
Yeah.
It's better off, but it's better off in your anus, though.
I don't think I want. No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't want this in our anuses. They can pretty much,
Aliens would reject this movie.
the filmmakers' anuses. So yeah, stick that in your part.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to say this. I think I have to respect Bill Skarsgård with maybe minus 0% respect, because you've heard why a lot of people have backed out of the Crow remake, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard. What's that? What'd you ask again?
You know, you've heard why a lot of people have backed out of the Crow remake, right?
I mean, I've heard about
Yeah.
actors like Marky Mark.
I heard that at one point. I think Tom Hiddleston was offered the part of the Crow, but
Honestly, he probably would have been a better actor.
The reason why a lot of actors have backed out is because they said that Brandon Lee has been haunting them.
well, I could believe something similar or something along the lines of that's a tough act to follow. I don't want to do this.
By the way, we have
Guess what?
a special guest here getting ready to join us. I haven't talked to in a while, but it's great to have Rambo Ref in the house.
Oh, one more thing, Matt.
Hey.
Rambo, Matt. I'm not looking forward to MK2. Okay, I know you're joking, but
No problem. I could be on for a little bit, maybe 15 minutes or so. I'm actually getting ready to eat. I'm letting these cool down.
Oh, what is
Got some
that?
buffalo
Oh,
wings here, so.
Oh yeah.
What is
are
that?
those?
Buffalo wings.
Buffalo
Nice bit of
wings.
buffalo.
Yeah,
Cool.
I just
Been
got to
wanting
eat
to have
some
been wanting to have some
fried
wings
shrimp and
myself
fries.
for a while.
So, Crackhead Crow, Matt. What's your?
Called Femboy. No, I'm not in the femboy. Not my cup of tea. Maybe
This ain't, dude.
Hollywood earned it.
Dude, Matt, this ain't the Crow. This is the fucking parakeet.
Yeah.
It's the chicken shit.
Yeah,
It's all the chicken. Nah, Hollywood loves them femboys, so they. I'll take Brandon Lee.
Come on, this is more the Tweety.
the Tweety bird. Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
They love the tattoos on the nipples. I know that the eyeball is a nipple. So,
This is
they're
the
down with the nipples.
twink love. This is Joker's twink lover, pretty much,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No, I said it best. This is
Yeah, you bet.
Jared Leto's bitch.
He looks like a goon for Jared Leto's Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he'll end up being like
Fucking
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto be sticking the dildo up his ass, and he'd be asking Harley Quinn if he wants some, and he's like, "No, you can't have her."
Well, hopefully he won't end up being like Jared Leto, because we all heard that he's been on the set of.
Oh yeah.
What were we gonna say? You gonna say something, Matt?
Me? No.
Oh no!
I was agreeing about he did the condom thing. He gave condoms or something like that.
One of the reasons why we did not have a sequel with Jared Leto is because Margot Robbie has a restraining order against Jared Leto. She basically cannot be around him because he sent her used condoms, and then there was something else, like he sent her dead rats. And then
that's fine. I got a restraining order against Margot Robbie after I saw Barbie. I don't want to know more Barbie. There's a restraining order after that shit.
I don't care for that movie, but I wouldn't go that far. But Jared Leto, fuck him.
Yeah, well, Jared Leto.
I mean, if she wants to sit on my face, that's fine. But her movie is bad.
Hey, all I can say is Samara Weaving is better. Her twin.
Her twin.
She's a
you guys,
twin? What?
Margot Robbie and Samara Weaving. If you guys look at pictures of them, they look
Samara
alike.
Weaving, yeah. Because I'm like,
They kind of do look alike.
she got so many lookalikes like Jamie Presley and Samara Weaving and stuff like that.
I don't know. Samara Weaving, like, I mean, just make the Prince and the Pauper and cast those two.
Yeah, we know Neopunk. We know.
Yeah, I knew he was messed up. I didn't realize he was this messed up.
Well, he also in 2020 was in the desert because he has a cult and did not even know about the pandemic.
A cult?
Yeah, he
I
has a
heard
cult.
something about a cult too.
Yeah, Jared Leto has a cult. He was in the desert. Basically, I don't know, thinking he was like Paul Moadine. I don't know. And then he went.
It's bad enough Ezra Fuckboy Miller has a cult, or apparently.
I thought maybe you were talking about him.
Yeah.
No, Jared Leto, when he did like a year or something after the pandemic, he sits there, comes up out, and he did not even know anything about it.
That's the first time I've heard about this.
Maybe he's Jehovah's Witness like Chris Suckman.
I mean, you never know.
Hey. Man, did you guys hear about that one? Did you see that one guy who wrote a hit piece on Chris Stuckman recently?
No, I haven't.
A guy
I think the whole internet has read a hit piece of Chris Suckman.
Well, a guy who used to hang out with Fury of Films or something.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He used to hang out with said how Chris Stuckman like would sit there and say stuff like he is the, now if I say it like I'm just having fun smack talking a little bit.
I know what you're talking about because Mike has touched on that subject before.
Oh, Fury the film fan, yeah. He worked with Chris Stuckman back in the day. And Chris Stuckman's like, I don't need film school. Tarantino didn't go to film school. I'm like, you're not Tarantino.
Tarantino.
Dude, to compare this motherfucker to Tarantino is like comparing gold to shit. Really.
Well, you know what? If I had the money, I would pay request Rambo Raff, the ultimate ranter on YouTube, to rant about his films that he made because they suck.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I could at least admit that the films I've made suck, but to Chris Stuckman, like Fury the film fans, like he was sitting there saying that he is the, like the next Steven Spielberg or the next Tarantino, and I'm like, dude. I mean,
my fucking Mortal Kombat drawings will make a better movie than whatever he comes up with.
Well, and listen, if I say that, in all seriousness, like obviously I'm just, being stupid because it's the internet,
Yeah.
But like I would call myself
telling the truth.
I would call myself the next Cecil B. DeMille.
Fuck this stuff, man. He's a piece of shit. You don't know shit about movies. I never liked his reviews.
I never liked him. I never liked him either.
I think all these people on the panel are better than Chris Suckman.
And honestly, you have lost all credibility when you said at the end of your Jehovah's Witness thing, when you said that you were sexually attracted to Pan.
Yeah, what was the Pan thing?
Peter Pan?
That would never like.
I mean, I guess pans are sexy now.
No, but that's like man or woman or thing, right?
Yeah,
man or woman.
I mean, Matt,
like Lando Calrissian.
Matt, isn't the Rambo Rap? Isn't the pan that you made your chicken wings in? That's one sexy pan, isn't it?
He ain't touching it.
It's very funny how this topic started off as a rant on the Crow, but that looks so bad that we'd rather talk about something else.
So bad, Chris Stuckman.
I just told Matt.
No, I think Chris was having a dream about being in with two different genders.
I blame the new Crow for dropping my microphone. Doesn't the new Crow look like
someone was asking about? Was someone asking about work prints or something?
It was Matt Thomas.
Yeah, I found 2 work prints for the Crow, and I think I remember you reviewed some of them way back.
I don't remember doing that.
They were like an extended cut of the Crow or something.
I don't remember that either. To be honest. Yeah.
I've done like 1,000 videos. I can't remember them all, but I remember some deleted stuff.
I'm gonna watch. I just picked it up. I found it on archive.org, so I was like, oh, that could be interesting.
Archive.org, okay.
Yeah.
Has Chris Stuckman made a video since the whole Madam Web thing?
Yeah, what I was going to mention, isn't he not going to review Madam Web, or he saw it, but he's not going to review it or something?
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wild Man. But the only good thing in Madam Web is probably going to be Sydney Sweeney. But I can just look at pictures.
Yeah, I could just look at pictures online.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't cast Daniel Craig as the villain.
I mean, she's probably the only good thing in that movie. It's Sydney Sweeney.
Well, Matt Rambaraf has seen it, so I mean, he can.
Well,
I'm not surprised as shit. You know, I really am not. You know,
I'm surprised. Hey, Matt, I'm surprised you didn't title it Madam Woke or anything like that. 'Cause that's what
it's too shitty for that. You know.
Oh, it's not even good enough for woke. Well, that's bad.
Nah, it's just a boring, typical, generic movie.
Yeah.
That I mean, your main villain dies from a Pepsi sign.
What?
That says a lot.
That is fucking
Pepsi
stupid.
sign and
Pizza villain.
the P of the Pepsi sign falls on him.
Just when you thought things couldn't get worse than the Uncharted movie having a fight scene at Papa John's.
The P pees on him, basically.
Yeah, the P of the Pepsi sign falls on him, and it's very misleading movie because all the trailers, the marketing, they show these Spider Women in costumes,
but it's only a
they're
vision.
not in the movie.
It's only a vision.
It's like 2 brief scenes of a vision.
Yeah.
One is like 40 seconds long. So for those who even were interested, you get lied to, and they're not even wearing the costumes. They do nothing. They're just helpless, waiting for this wannabe dead zone lady to save them.
I'm not surprised.
You know, I was gonna say just possibly, yeah. It is worse, I would say, but Spider-Man 3 is more disappointing. I didn't have expectations for Madam Web at all.
Yeah, I'd say Spider-Man 3 is a masterpiece compared to that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't going to see it anyway because Dakota Johnson sucks as an actress.
Maybe she should go into porn.
You did not. It's amazing. You did.
Sausage there, right? Well.
Dakota Johnson heard Junebug and.
I guess I'm surprised she didn't kick me out.
Or Don Johnson kicked him out.
Because how is it that your father is Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith, your grandmother is Tippi Hedren, and then you suck as an actress?
I forgot about Tippi.
And it doesn't help that her fucking claim to fame is the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. What does that tell you?
Talent is not sexually transmitted.
That she's a porn star?
Hey there, Orc. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're feeling better.
Did any of you guys see the movie they did with the lions? The Tippi movie with the lions? Was it that?
No, I don't know.
Is that the one with Idris Elba?
No, like real lions, like in their house and stuff. Was that Tippi?
Oh, Roar! Back to the day, Roar, 80s film.
Oh yeah, didn't you and Mike talked about it in the biggest flops of all time?
And I might have reviewed it. I can't remember, but yeah, 1981 or so. Pretty much Tippi Hedren and Melanie Griffith. They spent a few years filming that movie in their home in Africa, and it was like all real lions, and it was probably the most dangerous film ever made because everyone got fucked up. People's heads got bitten, huge lacerations, faces clawed.
So it's sort of
all you have to do is watch the trailer, and you see just how dangerous.
So it was sort of like the whole situation of Heaven's Gate, but in reverse.
In a way, yeah. I mean, when you go in the house, there's literally like 40 lions in there on top of each other.
That's not safe at all.
Could you imagine just meeting them and going to their house and you walk in, there's fucking 40 lions in there?
I mean, it's bad enough that Mike Tyson owns a tiger, right? Why would you be in a house with 40 fucking lions?
Or even like Michael Jackson with that chimp?
I mean,
that chimp get out, it's over, man.
Bubbles. I don't think a chimp can be as deadly as a tiger, though.
They'll be ripping kids limb from limb.
Yeah, speaking of which, Wild Man mentioned something about, do you guys remember the Ghost in the Darkness? I definitely do.
Ghost in the Darkness with
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably gonna be better than
shit.
than
We
the
lost
Ham
John.
and,
What happened?
Something must have got to him. And,
Damn.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, must have been Dakota and Daniel Craig that got to him.
No, it's not him that has anything against. Oh, I got a message from him. His internet signal is off right now.
wait a minute. So did Dakota Johnson get rid of his internet?
No, maybe.
No, she must have sucked off the cable guy.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, maybe because her mouth is too small, she sucks at giving blow.
Didn't even get any roles in anything. Because I forgot that she was in the first 21 Jump Street after rewatching it recently.
Okay.
I did see a little bit of her 50 Shades of fucking and BDSM bullshit.
I've seen WWE divas that have better racks than that bitch, to be honest.
Yeah. They have some humongous racks, that's for sure. Some voluptuous ones.
Yeah. Fuck, even a porn star has more going for her.
I'd rather watch One Night. I'd rather watch One Night in Paris rather than watch that movie.
Is that Marlon Brando? Fucking.
No,
I bet he has some.
That's
if you're gonna do another Madam Web, you maybe should do Sydney Sweeney instead of Dakota Johnson.
That's one Tango in Paris. One Night in Paris is the Paris Hilton tape.
Oh yeah. Oh dang.
Yeah. So that'd probably be better. Yeah.
That is better. And guess what?
She doesn't do a whole lot of acting, but
and guess what?
Very much.
And guess what? I have totally never seen that.
That's old, no?
Yeah.
That's like 20 years old now.
Yeah.
Was that
I've never
2005?
I've never seen it either, so
Oh yeah, Neil asked about if you guys are going to check out Dune Part 2. Ty saw it, and I'm going to see it at 11 o'clock in IMAX.
Oh, good.
I saw it a lot, and I did like the first one, but I understand people's critiques. This one does have a lot more action.
My wife made me watch that fucking movie.
So
at least good to know.
Like,
it's horrible.
Probably that maybe Matt might like the second one more because it has more action.
But you also gotta keep in mind there are other factors that could make or break a movie, like plot and characters.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Matt you would like it because that's why I made that video. You're the last true movie critic. You and OCP, Zero Cone, and I put even Retro Scotty in that because I never know what you're gonna like.
He's back.
I guess.
Yeah, I just got a message. John is going to restart his computer and jump back on.
Let's back talk about
Dakota Johnson didn't fuck you up or anything, did she?
Yeah. I think Bill Skarsgård was listening, and
you got to.
Oh yeah, maybe it was
John. You got to paint your face, put the makeup
Boy
on.
Decided he didn't like us talking about him, and he decided.
Was it the unknown from the Willy Wonka experience? Did you see that horrible Willy Wonka?
I got a message from John. He said that he had to beat up Chad Cancelton because he was trying to cancel us because we were talking smack about Bill Skarsgård. And I heard that
he looks forward to The Crow.
And I heard that you
yeah, they're even have a scene in The Crow.
I heard that you had to beat him up. Is that correct?
I guess. I don't know what. I can see. I'm just looking at the comments. I got lost for a minute.
Adam Webb's one of those useless films that's never going to be good no matter what. I agree. The trailers look like shit. And the movie was shit.
I think it was Vince McMahon that fired John. That's why he was gone for a bit. He fired him. So.
Yeah.
But he
can't fire him anymore because
he took a dump on my connection.
Matt, Vince McMahon can't fire him anymore because Vince McMahon's canceled now.
He took a dump.
I don't know. He's a roach. He always comes back.
And nobody is surprised that Vince McMahon is canceled.
He's going to shit back out on the scene.
I had no idea the shit for seeing that. I mean, why wasn't Vince McMahon ever fired or banned at all.
He's a billionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much money, too much power.
Too
Yeah.
much power.
Like a lot, like Harvey Weinstein forever.
Yeah.
Power corrupts the absolute. It's what you do with your billion that makes the billion.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. So what happened when I disappeared? What were you guys talking about?
well, where do we start? I mean, it was a lot of things.
There was no. Even that's Vince McMahon was such a scumbag that's a compliment to other scumbags.
Like he probably makes John Landis look like a human being in comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's rumors of Spider-Man 4 are happening.
Yeah, I heard that
Tobey
today
Maguire, Spider-Man
sometime.
4.
Wait,
Yeah.
John, don't you mean Spider-Man Boar?
What do you mean?
Because it's going to be.
This is
John, do you
another
mean
Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
do you mean the Toby one or do you mean the Tom Holland one?
Toby.
Toby? Yeah.
Toby. Yeah.
I bet it's gonna be a boar.
Why?
I was just going through Movie Web.
I hope they just let him do what he wants with it. Like, I hope there's not too much
Wouldn't that be
interference.
wouldn't that be a bit confusing though to do a fourth movie now after you rebooted it so many times?
Yeah.
Hollywood doesn't care. They'll reboot some. They'll reboot anything.
Yeah, but this is a sequel to a movie that already got rebooted. You know, like the timeline.
I mean, yeah, it's been rebooted twice, with the Amazing Spider-Man and the Tom Holland one. So,
And then they also did the same thing with Ghostbusters.
I mean, that's a fair point. Yeah.
according to Wildman, he believes that Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire looks great. So,
Okay.
Well, I just picked up the game. It was fucking expensive, man. It was like $80.
Which one?
The Ghostbusters video game.
Yeah, the Oculus one. It was like $80. I was like, what the fuck?
and Wildman also says he has faith in Deadpool and Wolverine. It looks like a buddy cop movie with superheroes, so it's a buddy here. I hope it's good. I just hope there isn't going to be woke shit.
I hope it's good. I hope
they don't kill off Wolverine again.
I don't know.
No.
I hope that it flops. I just hope that it flops so Disney can continue to lose. Let's see. Have you guys heard the recent reports that came out with Disney?
I haven't heard.
What's the recent report?
So the quarterly, it's because it's their annual quarterly shareholder meeting. They lost $150 billion. They're $125 billion company. At the time of before that, they had 150. They were worth about 250 billion.
Can't say I feel. If that's the case, I can't say.
And we're on the verge of actually going down as we speak because people are getting tired of it.
Wow. I can't say I feel sorry for them considering they made a lot of shit. You know.
Breaking news: Disney's such a dick. Breaking news.
Well,
No, I'm not shocked, Matt. I'm not shocked.
It sucked. Yeah. It sucked when you hired Emperor Iger.
The real life Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, man. Have you guys? By the way, I'm going to do a review where you don't read his book. Everybody tells you read his book. That is horrible business advice. What he teaches you. Have you guys literally heard how he bought the Lucasfilm? He breaks it down how he bought the rights for Lucasfilm.
There were definitely blowjobs in that deal.
Yeah.
No.
There were definitely blowjobs.
More mental. He basically psychologically bought it from George because he sat there and said, "Hey George, why don't I take the rights from Lucasfilm? You don't have an heir.
You use the hypnotizing."
Yeah, basically he bought out Disney World for George.
Yeah.
And said, "Hey George, you don't have an heir. You're in your 60s. Who's going to take over it after you die? Why don't you let me buy it?" That's basically how he did it.
Sounds like the typical gaslighting technique.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Don't waste your time on doing part 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can the best reviewer is yourself. You know,
Yeah.
if you like a movie, that's the most that
Yep.
matters.
All I know is I had to sit through the first one, and
Which one, the 84 or the remake?
the remake. My wife wanted to watch, and it was already like, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning. She's like, "Let's watch, dude. I want to see Zendaya." Zendaya wasn't even in it, and then she would fall asleep like every
Oh, you mean
a couple of minutes, and then when I go to turn it off, she'd wake
Matt
up.
was comatose during his review.
I'm gonna say, as much as I actually like Zendaya, she actually was good in Dune Part 2. I mean, probably honestly the best Chani out of all the movies, including the 2000 miniseries.
How about this movie where she's a hoe now?
Sean Young?
The tennis hoe.
Huh?
Matt, you didn't like the 2.5 hours of sand?
No. I thought it needed more worms.
Dude, 2.5 hours. Man, that shit already sounds boring to begin with.
Oh my goodness.
I'm surprised we didn't get a cameo by Hayden Christensen as Anakin, Sand. Of course, gets
Are
everything.
you
You're a
not?
big fan of sand. Go watch Dune Part 1.
Hey, Studio Red Band, are you not a fan?
80%
like going
sand.
I don't even like going to the beach. You expect me to like that shit?
Is Studio Red Band not a fan of Timothy Chimichanga?
Oh no. Now, did you hear about that Willy Wonka experience
I heard a little
with
bit.
the methed out Oompa Loompa?
Oh,
What's this about? Because I've heard something about some kind of Willy Wonka experience that went wrong.
They sold it as like some kind of like grandiose experience, but it was just like a couple of
magical
posters. And they,
experience. A big fuck you.
Yeah.
Did anyone see the new Wonka movie with Timothy or no?
I didn't see it.
Matt did, right? And Rembrandt.
You did. What'd you think?
Yeah.
Not worth it.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends how much you're interested in a prequel. The Wonka with is very. No, I didn't care for it.
Did you think?
I don't think.
Sorry, go ahead.
Was it better than the Tim?
I'd probably rather rewatch that because at least that's more bizarre. Oh. This is just very bland and
bland.
Wasn't for me.
The best one is Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder.
Yeah, the best one is Gene Wilder. I got that on Blu-ray.
I don't know.
Good movie.
Yeah. I wasn't interested in seeing it because, I mean, I'd rather see an actual movie based on Hershey, the actual guy who made Hershey's. Because have you guys heard about him?
I haven't. I imagine that would be like a similar situation to The Founder with Michael Keaton, the McDonald's movie.
Not really. So Hershey made a candy bar company, obviously, and he started Hershey, Pennsylvania, and basically had a communism town where you work for this town. And then a lot of people then went up against him, and another candy bar maker, Reese, went up against him. Reese's Pieces started making more money than him. A guy who worked for Mars Bars,
went
up against him because he teamed up with his friend, who was the guy's brother or something, who started Mars Bars or something like that. And they made M&Ms. So there was literally like in the 1920s and 10s this candy war to who makes the better candy bars.
Candy Mafia, man.
Candy Mafia.
Yeah,
that reminds me. I don't know.
Then Hershey basically was this dictator of his own little town in Pennsylvania.
So essentially a chocolate Disney in a way.
Load up an aerosol gun with fucking jelly beans.
Yeah.
That experience that Matt was talking about, the Willy Wonka thing.
Let me guess. The one on the left is the AI image, and the right is the actual image.
Well, on the left is what they told people it was going to look like, and then
why can't we get? You know what I want to see? That just reminds me. Why can't we get a Candyland movie?
Oh, I don't know. Because it probably suck.
That looks like if your office hired like a Christmas party and cheaped out.
Yeah, exactly.
trying to figure out how to like.
Oh, that
We
reminds me. You have any
We
of
only
you?
had $8. We only had $8. So we all
Yeah, they bought that shit off Party City or something.
We wasted it on toner for the printer.
Spirit Halloween was too costly for us.
Yeah,
We had to
exactly.
go to-
I'm just reading.
Why can't we have verisimilitude again?
Does it say how much it was to get into this event?
It
How
was
much?
like $49 or something like that.
And
$49.
UK
40 or
What?
49 or something.
What?
In Glasgow money.
I
I don't know
paid
how much that
$5.
is.
35 for tickets. How much is
35.
that?
35.
I'm better off making a fucking gingerbread house than fucking spending money here.
Probably cost you about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of reading through.
Huh?
Why can't we have like remember when we were all kids? We had like the Rainforest Cafe and stuff like that. Where we actually got to see. Yeah, they were robots, but I didn't even go back to good old Chuck E. Cheese. Did see stuff like that.
You know what?
Maybe
I went to the
it was better pizza because Chuck E. Cheese's pizza sucked.
I went to the mall today for the first time in like 10 years.
Yeah.
Like a specific mall near my house. And they have this new store that has like kids' light bikes with the little motor on the back. And they're like different creatures, like from like Sesame, from different cartoon shows. And the whole mall was just fucking kids driving around on these little fucking four-wheelers everywhere.
I mean, that sounds
It
fun
was
as
hell.
What?
That company must be making a lot of money, though.
Oh yeah, this also reminds me. We were talking about how the Hershey's and stuff like that. I don't know if Matt knows this. They're apparently doing a movie about the Cola Wars, Coke and Pepsi.
RC is better.
RC Cola, huh?
No.
Yes.
I'm more of a Coke guy myself. And by the way, Coke owns Mellow Yellow, so technically.
Oh, we know why, man. You're gonna be watching that now.
But hey, Dr. Pepper is better than all of them because they're their own company.
It's a own company. I hate that shit.
And Dr. Pepper is the best doctor.
Say what, Matt?
I said Dr. Pepper to stay his own company. Just keep away from me. Go over there. I hate that
Well,
shit.
but
I hate Dr.
Matt,
Pepper.
I think
It's
you
like
can agree with something.
Spice.
I think you can agree with something, though.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper, though, is the best doctor because he doesn't complain.
I mean, maybe.
Sure.
Well, you can't. I don't know.
Isn't Dr. Giggles a better
I
doctor?
could complain about it because it tastes like good.
What about Dr. Giggles?
It's a social complaint.
Dr. Giggles.
Yeah.
Dr. Giggles.
Hey, Zach D.
Zach!
Bad Boys 4. Anybody looking forward to that?
Nah.
I'm done with Will Smith. I'm done.
Is Will Smith going to break
I'm
down
done.
Martin Morris?
Only if Chris Rock is the villain, and then Chris Rock can get his revenge and slap Will Smith.
Yeah, that.
I heard,
So what's gonna happen? Like Will Smith's son's gonna die, and then they're gonna fight the bad guys, and that's gonna be it.
Matt,
Yeah, it's all going to be real. It was Chris Rock all on. He's like,
I can only speak for myself. But Matt, are you looking forward to Bad Boys 4 at all?
Not really. I mean,
Not really. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, if the guy would just be honest with himself and what's going on with his life, I think things will work out. But if he wants to live with the heathen, the she bitch, that's his prerogative. But
fucking.
I mean, I would say
the she devil.
I'd be curious for Martin Lawrence because I do like Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence.
And if the action scenes are well done, but I may see it one day because I like the first three, but I can't. It's hard to take Will Smith seriously as a tough guy when what's going on in his life.
If we did take him seriously before, we can't anymore.
Yeah, especially when he's a weak little man himself.
Yeah, he's a man bitch now.
Little simp.
he definitely lost that impact, that energy. You know.
Yeah.
Listen, just to divorce Jada. The only reason he is not divorced Jada is because it all comes down to money. Will Smith is worth $350 million.
And you know, Jada especially looks like the bitch looks like a sci-fi villain.
Honestly,
if I have to be honest.
You know what? I would bite the bullet. I would just fucking kick her to the curb because that's gonna be that's gonna be what kills him, man.
Guess how much
She's gonna
Jada's
be what
worth?
kills him.
I don't think it's the money. I think he is completely devoted to her to the point of just being completely entranced.
Well,
I think that's what it is. He's just completely in love with her.
I do too, but I also think that he also knows this, that Jada is a type of bitch that when think about it, women in divorce situations can be cruel sometimes. Okay, that woman is going to be because let's break this down for a second. Okay, $350 million is how much he is worth. They've been married long enough where she could get spousal support, and also, even if the kids aren't living with her, she could still get child support for the kids. Because
no, until they're 18. Until they're 18, right? They're almost 18.
It depends.
They're over 18.
It depends.
Or 21.
If the kids are living with them,
Jada Pinkett. He's allergic to Jada Pinkett.
Yeah. I'm allergic to her bullshit. So yeah.
How does it work in the States? Is it like when you get divorced, is it like whatever money you've made up to that point gets divided in half? Or is it continuously how much money you always make that gets divided in half?
Basically, if Will Smith and her got a divorce, whatever Will Smith makes, it would be a percentage to her estate because you were married to her for what, they've been married since 98, something like that, 25 years. So because
but at the same time, it is public knowledge that she did cheat on him.
Yep.
And that could easily be proved as well with witnesses. So if he really wanted to go that route, either they both did it to each other, so they both in the wrong, so it wouldn't be that horrible, or at the very least, they could easily prove that she did, because there's an actual witness, the guy.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's the money. Even if he gave like 2/3, you still have like $100 million. That's really a bad thing.
Didn't that motherfucker make so much money in the 2000s just by starring in a few movies alone?
I'm sure he still gets royalties too from all that, right? So
yeah, he's worth $350 million.
That's just what it is. He'll never do it because he's that much of a simp. I mean, it's say as a joke, but that's the truth. There are guys, no matter how successful and popular they are, that they get entranced by a woman. They're just completely worshiping her feet, no matter what is in front of them. He's just.
I keep wondering if it's something else that maybe Jada had Will Smith on or something. I suppose he was involved.
You heard you heard what other people have been saying about Will Smith, right?
What?
Which is
that he's a fruit.
Oh, that he's a fruit cake.
Now he goes.
I've heard that.
No.
Oh, that he had gay sex with somebody.
That he is gay.
He's experimented, which I mean, it's not a big deal to me. I don't really care about that. I mean, as long as I
don't care about sexuality either that much.
Let's get fruity with it.
So it don't matter to me.
Nah.
Yeah.
I've heard, and also, I don't know specifically because I don't really know
Carlton. We're Carlton.
I don't know people that know him, but I don't know people that know him. But I've heard of people. I've also heard stories about Jada and Will from Vlad TV. Have you guys heard of that channel?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
And
that guy doesn't know shit. That guy's like, I love the people he's interviewed, but that guy's like, he always talks out of his ass, and then people call him out on it. He's like, oh yeah, sure, you're right. Horrible interviewer. Good interviews, but horrible interview. That guy like really There's no chat shit of anything.
Well, watch the interview that he did with Lunel, because he was saying something how he's heard stuff about Will Smith, and it does seem very genuine. But he says, he doesn't want to get sued, obviously, by Will Smith, and there's something that he knows about Will Smith. There's dirt.
TV, that's the motherfucker that has so many interviews with Michael Jai White, right?
Who's this again?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Vlad TV. Yeah, he's got interviewed a lot of people. Michael Jai White, a lot of other people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The more I hear about Hollywood, the more I'm scared of it.
Sure.
Like, the more I want to see less of it, the more I want to watch less movies, the more,
Have you heard about the latest? I guess now they're doing the trial on the Rust.
Yeah, I saw that today with you see when he's yelling at the girl to keep going, and she's like,
he's like, one more, right away, let's reload. Like,
I don't get. It's
June,
it's really
man, he's gonna be fucked.
It's really funny to me in a way where, like, okay, I'm getting so tired of the excuse. It's not the actor's job to check the weapon. When you are handed a weapon, when you are handed a gun, you check it.
Common
It
sense.
doesn't matter if it's not your job. It's when you are handed a gun, you check it. Okay.
Wait.
That is.
He after the person was killed, shot. He said immediately keep going.
No, before it was an earlier take, and then they gave a gun to a kid without checking. I think they gave a kid a gun without checking it or something like that, and it was
a lot of multiple retakes.
Like, yeah, he was like in like a barn or something, and they shot at the door. The door opens, and he comes out, and he's shooting, and he's like, "Oh wait, I could do it better. Keep it rolling, keep going. Hurry up, reload." And she's like scrambling, and he's like, you can tell he's pressuring them. But it's digital. Why rush? It's not like they're
hurry up
wasting film.
Why rush? You can still do different takes.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents made me check squirt guns to make sure they were loaded.
It's like use that time as an actor to solidify what you're gonna do.
Hold up. Your parents made you check squirt guns to see if they were loaded. Is that even?
Yes, because they were trying to teach me that, you treat every gun like it's loaded. It doesn't matter if it's a toy or not. And
let's be honest. We all check our squirt guns before or after a lady. So,
oh, you mean the one in between the legs? Is that what it is?
Wild Man's checking his right now. Watch it.
We all have squirt guns.
Full charge load.
That Martian load.
Fully loaded.
The thing is, Alec Baldwin, I mean, honestly, I would accept manslaughter, which, by the way, can we just talk about that one? Manslaughter and murder. Manslaughter sounds a lot worse. You slaughtered somebody.
I mean, they have the same meaning, do they?
Yeah, but murder. Murder, and then manslaughter. I mean, we're just using that to determine words. So I'd probably accept more manslaughter.
Isn't there laws like you're not allowed to aim directly at the camera just in case the camera gets broken? Like, even if it's a blank, there's still like particles that come out. Like,
why can't we use? Here's my thing.
That's how the guy.
There's a perfect alternate solution to this. Airsoft guns. Airsoft guns look. They look like real guns. I mean, honestly, unless you're really paying attention, you're not going to tell. And then there is that projectile. They have plastic BBs. They're plastic. I mean, you could get hurt from them, and probably, honestly, in rare cases, yes, people have died from airsoft guns. But that probably more comes down to just stupidity.
Yeah, but also if you get hit if you're like fucking Tom Cruise and you get hit in the eye with a BB, everyone's losing money. He's gonna sue everybody.
Obviously, at that point, use your better judgment. And at that point, I think we can all agree that CGI would be necessary if you're going to shoot somebody in the eye.
Yeah, you remind me. I one time as a kid, I did get hit in the eye with a toy gun. Like a peg. That shit is not fun. It fucking hurt like hell.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't need CGI. You just need filmmaking and editing. Whether you have someone aim off screen, know what they're doing, and then you cut to the person. You make a makeup effect. It's all about filmmaking and technique.
Isn't there also
and not being stupid? But people don't know what they're doing.
Isn't there also like using optical effects as opposed to CG as well? Like for the
you could do that as well.
Yeah, blood squibs and all that stuff.
None of that matters if you have incompetent people. That's just what it is at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alec Baldwin rushed it. He hurried. He probably, I don't know if he's ever been in an accident before. Probably not. He got complacent. And that's what a lot of people do. They get complacent after doing this for years, and then mistakes like these happen.
Let's also be honest about this. This is a guy who has been on Twitter, about gun control and everything else. Has Alec Baldwin really, ever seriously handled weapons on any of his movies?
The Shadow? No.
Maybe what? Which one?
Maybe
we're talking like maybe
The Departed. I don't know.
He definitely has done action movies before. So,
but when was the last time you really like?
Hunt for October. Yeah.
I know he's got a bad fucking temper the way he was talking to his kid on that message. That he left.
He called her a rude little pig or something like that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with actors. When they do films, they go to a firing range to see how the gun feels so that when they react, they can do it the same as they would a real gun, whether it be the pullback the right way and not be over the top. So they get a handle on. So, yeah, I'm sure he's had training through various films, but again, you get older, you get complacent, it's a low budget, you think you're unstoppable. Mm-hmm. You believe in the film magic. You believe in your own hype and fantasy. A lot of people on these film sets think, oh, it's fantasy, it's a film. Nothing bad could happen. And then they're deluded. A lot of people in Hollywood are deluded. And especially more so today with everything else going on. They're deluded. They're fucked in the head.
Yeah.
They're just fucked in the head.
Exactly.
Do you guys ever hear his daughter at the Alec Baldwin roast?
Alex, I don't remember the roomies. I haven't seen this.
Alec Baldwin's daughter was on the Alec Baldwin roast, and oh my gosh, she went hard. It was kind of funny because she's, and then the stuff I've also heard about Alec Baldwin too. He needs to probably jail would honestly be good for him, especially poor Kim Basinger. So.
And then, like his wife's sister got in trouble just recently, and I'm trying to find it.
Come on, Steven. Steven is the only cool Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin.
There's also Stephen and Daniel Baldwin, if I'm not mistaken.
In the Cobra remake.
Daniel.
Fair game.
Isn't Daniel the one that's like really weird?
I don't remember. I don't know. I don't care.
Fabio's here. He would say something.
Fabio Daniel probably knows about it. Yeah.
And then,
he almost played in 10 to Midnight. Alec Baldwin did. Charles Bronson.
Wow.
Oh, Charles Bronson would have bitch slapped him. Probably.
Yeah, apparently Charles Bronson was on set. He was fun to work with.
Yeah, I heard he could be pretty tough.
Did you work with him, man?
No.
Maybe he could have given Alec Baldwin some smacks for sure.
Yeah, slap. Yeah, fuck Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. I want to see Charles Bronson slapping the shit out of Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, that probably would be funner.
Well, what'll probably be, Alec Baldwin will be wanting to talk about Joe Ireland, and then that's when Alec Baldwin will get slapped by the Bronson.
Yeah.
Bronson.
Mr. K. I'm just trying to get home.
Maybe Anthony Hopkins had a bit of a feud with him too, and wanted to slap the shit out of him.
I wouldn't blame him.
Even you guys even heard about Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage even talked about that girl.
So I guess the director of Rust was on the stand, and he's talked about he was shot. What it felt like was being hit by a baseball bat. That's what he got
hit in the shoulder with a baseball bat. And it took until they showed him the bullet in his back to believe that there was a bullet. He didn't know what it was, but he said it sounded like a real bullet.
What type of rounds were they using? Because being shot, from all I've heard from people who actually were shot, like you don't like being hit by a baseball bat. That hurts, obviously, but like when you get shot, you don't. From what I've heard from people who actually have gotten shot, they don't feel anything.
But it's like 6 to 12 feet, and it went through her, right? It went through her body. It hit him.
Yeah,
because he was hanging over her shoulder, looking at the camera. Right.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that, because I've heard from people who I've heard of people that actually have gotten shot, and they say you don't feel anything because it's like like that. It's quick.
Yeah, adrenaline too. You got to factor in adrenaline. I heard Stallone got shot. You hear that?
Which one?
Stallone said he got shot 2 weeks ago. He said he got shot when he was like 16 or something. Someone shot him.
Okay, was that in the interview that he did with his daughters?
Yeah.
I know he had some surgery recently, like spinal surgery. Sly did, because of the injuries that he got on the Expendables.
Yeah, I was about to say it, didn't I? Yeah.
So
by the way, I'm serious. I was actually watching. I just finished speaking of the Stallone sisters, I was watching their the Family Stallone, the new season.
It's out, the new season?
Yeah, the scene was talking about the guy she wants, and I'm not even kidding. Like, the guy she was describing was Fabio.
What?
What happened?
I think Fabio could pick up a Stallone chick.
Yeah,
no problem.
Right?
The next time one of us goes to Fabio's stream, I guess we got to tell him that.
I'm gonna go see Fabio this summer.
I already told him.
Go see him.
She lived.
Fabio's father-in-law.
Okay. They lived in, she wanted like a nice guy, kind of, manly, but then a guy that honestly can have good banter with her, because Sistine's the funny one. If you guys have seen the podcast,
did she also mention that he should have a beard like Fabio, the big bushy beard? And all
she did not mention beard, but the only thing that would probably drive her away from Fabio. But I think she could overlook it if she actually sees Fabio's banter with her, because I think they would have good banter.
Chick sticks a beard, man.
She wants a tall guy. And
my wife told me I'm not allowed to shave anymore. Not allowed.
Shit, I'm about as tall as Wolverine in the comic books, so I can't really say I'm her type.
Well, I mean, I'm 6 foot, so.
And Matt, I believe you're 6 foot as well, right? Matt.
Oh.
Me?
No, Rambo Raph.
Oh. 5'11".
Okay.
Well, I have to say something. I lied.
Yeah.
I'm 5'11.5", but I just round up. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm like 5'8" or something.
I'm like 5'3". I'm no joke. I'm literally about as tall as Wolverine in the comics. So.
I mean, it is. So,
y'all will probably, like, let's just say if we were playing a game of basketball, y'all will probably grab my head and 5 foot. Oh.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah. Joshua Jackson wins the new Karate Kid movie.
Who?
Yeah,
Joshua Jackson.
I don't know about this one.
Charlie from the Mighty Ducks. Is that who you talking
Yeah.
about? Wow.
He joins the Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio Karate Kid movie.
Joshua Jackson joins that.
Yeah.
I wonder who he's going to play.
I gotta ask a question about this.
Doing Pacey?
Is this like a relative of Miyagi because of the other movie? Is he like a relative? Wait, was he Miyagi in the other movie with Will Smith's kid?
Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
No, he's a different character.
Okay.
Yeah, Miyagi's Japanese and Jackie Chan is like a Chinese character.
Yeah,
He was a different character. When that reboot happened, it wasn't meant to be in the same universe.
Exactly.
But now it is.
It originally was called the Kung Fu Kid, but they put the Karate Kid for marketing.
Exactly.
Because he doesn't teach him karate. He teaches him Kung Fu.
Yeah, everything is connected nowadays because the multiverse is all apparently.
The Matrix, right?
Imaginary horror movie. Has anybody seen the trailer for this?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. No.
Chauncey.
Blumhouse did the last thing they did was
dolls, right?
Wait,
He's gonna fight Meg. Megan.
Wait a minute. Didn't they already do it? Didn't they already do a Kill a Teddy Bear movie? It's called Blood and Honey.
Oh, I guess.
Did you see that deep fake they did of Winnie the Pooh where he's talking about eating all the other ones? And he's like, he goes up to Christopher Robin. He's like, no one says no to Pooh, and then he's eating the honey, saying he's gonna eat his spleen and shit. I think there's some Tigger in here, and he's like,
I did not bother with that fucking Winnie the Pooh horror movie. I did not bother with the Grinch horror movie because I don't give a shit. They look fucking stupid as hell.
I watched it like because it was on TV. My dad wanted to see it. I'm like, you know what? I mean, at least I can appreciate that it cost $15,000, and like at least they made a movie.
They made a movie that shouldn't have gone to theaters, by the way.
Yeah, but then it's like, I guess I can at least respect them because they made a movie and they made money, like what Rambo Ralph called it, bag full of money or something like that in your review.
Yeah, it's bag money.
Matt,
have you seen? It because it sucks.
Have you seen Flooding with Love for the Kid?
Whose kid?
It was like a Rambo movie that Zachary Oberzon made a Rambo movie in his apartment for $100.
It wasn't
You gotta see
Son
this.
of Rambo.
I think I have a Broadway version of it.
Collision course from a shot.
I got
Broadway?
If I still have it, I should send it to you. I can email it to you.
You know what I want to see?
Pretty cool.
I've never seen Collision.
Since Gimmick Horror is in, I want to see a Blockbuster Video horror movie.
They have a Blockbuster movie out now, though.
They didn't. Yeah. I don't care for that Blood and Honey movie either. To me, that shit looked more like an angry video game nerd video than an.
They tried to make Tigger look like Clubber Lang, man.
What?
Hey, Pooh.
By the way,
well, Sally, I got head out.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say your buffalo wings are probably getting cold.
Sorry.
Matt.
Complete series.
Hey,
New Deluxe edition.
Hey, thank you for popping in, man.
All right, it's cool seeing you, Matt. Have a
No
good
problem.
one. Okay?
Good. Nice to see you,
Have a good
man.
one.
Take care. Fuck Cole again.
That's what you want to, right?
Yeah.
You guys have a good night.
All right, take this, Matt.
Yeah.
Later.
The Elf. Did you hear about Willie?
What about
Did you hear about what happened to Willie?
Steamboat Willie.
Willie's the dad, right?
Huh?
Who's the dad on that show?
Alf.
Yeah.
Willie. Yeah, Willie was his name, right?
I think. Yeah.
He got caught. He got caught with a whole bunch of meth making gay glory hole movies at truck stops.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know if he went to jail for it, but he got caught. He was in really bad shape now.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's in really bad shape now.
Is this true? I mean, I heard he did something. I wasn't sure what.
You mean Max Wright?
Max
Yeah,
Wright.
yeah, the dad. Yeah,
Max Wright. More like Max Wrong now because he's in the wrong.
Oh, he's deceased.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
okay. When did it happen? Well, it might have happened before then, because apparently, like I saw something on Inside Edition or something weird like that.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm
Died
just
in-
gonna run to the
Died in
bathroom.
2019.
Damn.
That's 5 years
I don't
ago
see
now.
anything about Max Wright's past here. So you're not getting anything
Wild
mixed
Man,
up
if
with
you're-
that?
By the way, Wildman, if you're still in the chat, I put out a link. If you want to
I'm
pop
surprised
in.
you didn't join earlier. You can only
Yeah.
have 6 people on here.
I was trying to keep it at 6. I could have had, I can have more, but I was trying to like keep it, at
That's
6.
fair enough. That's fair enough. You don't want
Why?
to you don't want things to get too hectic.
Yeah.
But yeah, this apparently is like going to be it's like the closest to the original broadcast. That's why I ended up getting it. So
Well, I think already things already get hectic when I'm here. Because
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know
Because-
if you guys have ever seen this, but I'm going to be reviewing this next. I thought this was really good.
Oh yeah, Fade to Black. Yeah,
never seen that.
yeah. You definitely brought it up last night. It
Jimbug's
sounds
probably heard of
intriguing.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting movie.
Part
Yeah.
of me wants it to be May, or part of me wants it to be May already, so I could get the Crow 4K.
By the way,
What?
John, I'm unsubscribing because you didn't like my favorite movie of all time.
What movie?
Oh, The
The
Searchers. I thought it was just
Yeah.
okay. I mean, like,
Yeah, I'm totally unsubscribing. I'm canceling you. All that other crap.
do that.
Ah, hello, Wild Man.
Greetings,
Wild
Wild
Man.
Man.
Great salutations. Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I was. I saw that movie, John. You showed Pitch to Black. I haven't seen it yet, but I saw the trailer and synopsis. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
I wanna ask Wild Man, what are your thoughts on this shitty Crow remake so far?
You know what? It's like since all this crazy talk about Jared Leto and Nicole, it's like he digged up Brandon Lee, and fucked his dead body.
Oh hell no! Don't bring that up. I don't want.
Did I show you guys this?
I think Brandon Lee should come back from the dead and kick Bill Skarsgård's ass and everyone on that crew.
Yeah.
working on that.
I mean, because he looks like the Jared Leto's Joker. I mean, he's tattooed.
Yeah.
Isaiah, did I show you this?
The identical.
Yeah, Eric Draven wasn't tattooed. He was a rock star, but he seemed like a very gentle guy. That was the point.
Yeah, and I'm hearing
Nice.
this shit, Wild Man, about how in the new movie Eric and Shelley are druggies.
Come on now.
Hey,
Yeah.
They want us to be sympathetic to drug addicts now because they're broken and damaged goods.
Oh,
Hey.
no! What they're gonna do is they're gonna make Eric Draven depressed and everything, and probably base it on Kurt No Brain and Courtney Love.
Come on, that was the thing about the movie. They were regular people who didn't deserve what happened to them. They were in love.
Exactly.
They were a regular
Yeah,
couple.
Matt.
He
Exactly.
was a
Wild
rock
Man.
star, but
it
he wasn't.
should be enough. It should be enough that he was a rock star. They were perfectly normal people before the tragedy happens.
Yeah.
And I of course a lot of fans, of course the cast of the original, they don't even like this.
No,
no,
not even
Rochelle
the director,
Davis spoke
Alex
out
Wood.
about it. Rochelle Davis.
Rochelle
played
Davis.
it.
I wonder how Ernie Hudson feels because he's coming out with the new Ghostbusters. I want to know how he feels. I'm sure they'll interview him
You
about
probably
it
don't
when this
care
movie-
for it either.
Yeah, more than likely. He'd be like, this shit probably made him turn white. Probably.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking of this new Ghostbusters, it's making everybody turn ice. I'm looking forward to this because the director even said that he wanted to make this movie like a live action episode of the real Ghostbusters. Of course, that's my favorite cartoon show. So it definitely looks like an episode the real Ghostbusters. Of course, another good thing about it, speaking of, since they're trying to make a live action version of the cartoon, is that they finally got Janine in suit up, just like in the cartoon. She's suit up in this one.
Well, Isaiah,
That's actually a good thing. Yeah.
Isaiah,
Actually, what is
you
it?
gotta get on Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I gotta get my Oculus fixed. I'm gonna work on that definitely.
Check
I
it
just
out.
need to get my Oculus fixed.
Yeah.
What
Meta 3.
I thought you were watching Sydney Sweeney on SNL.
I am gonna watch it tonight. It's on. It comes on 11:30. Yeah.
Look
By
how
the way-
small it's so small. Look how tiny it is.
I was gonna, John. I was gonna say
Cool.
that Wildman was doing some multitasking, maybe. You know.
Are you gonna? Hey, Isaiah, are you gonna be able to control yourself?
Yeah.
When you
I-
watch-
You know, I couldn't blame you. You couldn't control yourself when you
Come
saw
on.
anyone but
I
you.
bet that Sydney Sweeney was the only good thing in Madam Web, right?
He's gonna blow his Madam Web before SNL starts.
I haven't seen it, but everybody knows.
No, Wildman
Everybody
would
keeps saying
definitely
that.
blow
Everybody
his
keeps saying
web,
that she's
for
the best thing. She's the best thing in the movie. I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it, and I agree. She's definitely the best thing about it.
I saw a meme the other day
How
that
about
said,
Euphoria?
if Sydney Sweeney farted in my car, I'd roll up the windows.
What?
I thought Euphoria was the best thing that she's been in. Wow, man.
Because like I said, she's not. She wasn't known for that for her sex appeal. She's a good actress. She got nominated 2 times on that show, despite the show looks like shit. She got nominated. If you watch her performances, it's fucking scary, man. A lot of people say she's the most scariest person on. She's coming out with a new horror movie. You hear about this? Immaculate. She produced that too, just like that rom-com.
Yeah,
One
she
But
plays
You.
some kind of nun or something, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, Immaculate. She produced that.
Do you like Zendaya, Wow, man?
She's attractive. I just never.
She just
She's
did
attractive. She's beautiful. But she's not one of those girls that you know.
What
In
is
the words
this
of
new
Fabio-
movie where she's like a hoe?
In the words of Fabio, she has no ass.
See, Zendaya, they post her up as the lead to Euphoria, which she is, but it's like with Baywatch, because David Hasselhoff was the lead, but Pamela Anderson was like the bombshell. That's what Sydney Sweeney is of Euphoria. She's the bombshell of that show.
That's usually common.
I mean, listen, I could say what I think about. I could say what I think about. Zendaya. She's flat.
Are you drinking too much?
Did you see that bizarre outfit she wore at the premiere of Dune? Did you see that crazy outfit she wore?
Yeah. Her spacesuit.
Well, hold on. I did have some whiskey earlier.
I'm drinking this.
What's Wild Man's thoughts on the
Bombay gin?
The popcorn buckets of the Dune movie.
I'm almost halfway down now.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
What's that?
The Dune popcorn buckets.
This is my first time hearing about them.
Oh, have you seen?
Yeah, basically they look like fleshlights.
Yeah.
So Wildman, did you ever see Anyone But You yet?
It's coming on. It's now on digital, so I'm gonna watch it over. That movie, for some reason, it's made a lot of money, like $2 million. I mean, people call it like a comeback for rom-coms. I know it's a lot of people say it's like the modern day Pretty Woman because the story is almost similar.
Not quite. I did see the movie. It was definitely a little different, but I didn't mind it. It was both City Sweeney
but you know what? The one thing I can't stand, this movie created this annoying.
Look at this shit, man.
That fucking song. It was good at the day, but ever since this fucking movie,
it's got the little bristles
anymore.
That's for the that's for date 3. You know, date 3 when you take her to get to the movies. That's what the bristles are for. You slip it in there.
That song Unwritten by Natasha. What's her name? It's called Unwritten. That song.
Hey, Wildman, is this what you use for pocket pussies on Mars?
Oh damn!
Are you for what?
For pocket pussies on Mars.
Yeah, definitely don't stick your dick in pocket pussies.
That shit look like if you put your dick in there, it would probably bite it off.
Yeah, that looks like the pit monster from Return of the Jedi.
Those bristles look like they might tickle a little bit.
You don't want to put your dick down. You don't want to put your dick down in the pit. You don't want to do that.
No.
Yeah,
it reminds me of that movie. You remember that movie Teeth? You know that movie Teeth?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Well, John, I just want to say congratulations. You just gave OnlyFans models an idea.
Oh hell no!
They probably already done it.
I mean,
show you guys this yet?
We're probably going to sit there and see.
Oh, wow!
I'll show you guys this.
You know what? You know that's going to
it's really cool. It's got like.
Hold on.
It's made in like a. How do you say that? Like, it's made in like a different fashion of writing. It's got.
That's the novelization, right?
Yeah, it's got like almost like a play. It's written like almost like a play. I'm looking for deleted scenes in here.
Because
I want to do a Sage Stallone special where I find a whole bunch of Sage Stallone deleted scenes.
So you watching that Wildman about what Matt has with Daylight?
Yeah.
What's that?
I'll try to get it out of the light. Hold on. I'll try to get it so you guys can see it.
Because I know, Wildman, you did bring up how Daylight was, a good movie and how it was getting a lot of popularity on Netflix.
Wildman there?
I think Sydney Sweeney's on.
Yeah. I think he's definitely getting distracted by that voluptuous body.
Or he's getting distracted by a Doom popcorn bucket.
It must be the bristles. They must be really good.
Either that or he's getting excited about my neighbors because they're fucking right now.
Really?
Yes.
What?
No, I can hear them sometimes. Like they'll be thumping around, and then all of a sudden I'll hear the girl.
Throw the popcorn bucket in.
And this guy's a putz. This guy's a putz anyway.
If you can hear them, what if they hear you? Wouldn't that be disrespecting their privacy?
No, I've already done that. It's already done that. They did it one time at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Are you there, Wildman?
Yeah. So what I did?
Oh yeah.
We thought that Sydney Sweeney really distracted you on there.
No. It was I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'm back now. Yeah, but what were you guys talking about?
Check this out, Isaiah.
What?
Well, I was explaining that my neighbors were doing it right now.
Oh, that looks great.
And it's written like a play.
So, Gabo, as I was kind of saying, I've done so. No, they've already disrespected me because they were doing it at 3 o'clock in the morning. So then I just turned on the 70s porno music and turned it up really loud.
Oh hell!
So
Italian style.
And guess what? Then guess what? Guess what happened? They stopped.
Don't fucking mention that, Matt. Don't fucking mention that to John because
I was gonna do a recut of that movie.
The Party Kitty and Studs.
Yeah, I was gonna recut it. Because believe it or not, that's part of a cinematic universe.
Why would you want to recut that movie?
It's part of a cinematic universe.
You might as well recut Showgirls if that's the case.
So I was gonna recut it to make it look tolerable. You know
what?
Might as well recut North.
I noticed you got. I know it's one of you were talking about doing a Candyland movie. There actually was a Candyland movie, but it was with a K, and it was like a stripper movie, like Showgirls back in the '80s. It was Candyland, but with a K.
Interesting.
It was made by New World. It was made by New World Cinema.
There's plenty of tits and ass in there.
New World Pictures. Yeah.
Wow, man, was there plenty of tits and ass in that Candy Lane with the K?
It wasn't really as rough as Showgirls, but it was interesting.
Definitely a little raunchy here and there.
I have to look this up.
I love Showgirls. A lot of people don't like that movie. I love it.
I don't mind that movie. It's not a perfect movie, but I don't mind it.
Who did want to be?
It's beautifully shot. It's a beautifully shot film.
Hey,
is it interesting in the fact that your right hand enjoys it?
Hey,
I mean, who wouldn't want to be Cobb McLaughlin getting the ride of his life from Jesse from Saved by the Bell?
In the pool? Holy cow.
Oh my God, the pool.
Holy mackerel.
Hey, that movie that Wild Man's talking about is on Tubi.
Oh, damn.
Really?
Pennies from Heaven, Part 2?
Candyland.
Oh, Candyland, yeah.
Okay, I will have to.
Candyland
Is there a character named Candy?
I will have to watch. I will have to watch it for research.
Let's do a reaction. Let's do a commentary.
Love and Temptation with the cherry on top. Ooh, that must be
I don't know if I could do commentaries on adult movies like that though, because one of us is
it was made by New World Cinema, so I don't think it's really it's not really a softcore porn. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of it's complicated, but I'll let you guys see.
Well, hey,
we do Showgirls too.
Hey, Tubi does have porn.
I'm good.
I saw some kind of movie where it came out yesterday where apparently there's a maid that's robotic and can be your ultimate pleasure.
And wow, man, you mean New World Pictures, not New Line Cinema.
Yeah, New World Pictures did
Ex
that movie.
Machina? Is that Ex Machina? No.
What's that?
The Pleasure Bot. Oh, my neighbor just
Pleasure Bot.
My neighbor's like, what? Embarrassing.
I think Junebug broke kayfabe by saying Wild Man's real name.
Yeah. Movie?
Not really. I don't watch movie reaction channels
Sometimes
like that.
No, you gotta check out because I'm telling you, these reactors, they're getting popular on there. They're like rock stars. I respect them because they represent what movies are about. They're keeping the old movies alive. I really respect them for that.
There's only one good one though.
What?
Cassie.
Yeah, I just watched. She has this cool award show every year. She does it with her sister on her live action channel. It's called she called it Poppy Award. She's like she wins herself an award for her best reactions, for best category for best action reaction, best comedy reaction.
I like Jamal Reacts too. Jamal Reacts is good.
Yeah.
I definitely know who you talk about. Wild Man, June, Cassie, Popcorn in Bed. Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah.
Remember the story? You remember the story I told you about how she went? Tom Cruise saw her reactions to his movies,
she actually invited her to the premiere of the new make of the Mission Impossible. Yeah.
With her sister, yeah,
with her sister, yeah. That was
she is such a very classy, sweet lady. She really is. She's become she's become the queen of reactions. She's so.
Hey, I know she's married, but she's pretty cute.
Yep. Her sister is too, Carly. Her sister.
I think I like Cassie better.
But have you checking out these other reactors? Have you heard of You and Me in the Movies? Have you watched them?
Mm-hmm.
No. The guy with the cowboy hat and his wife. And so the wife, she cracks me up because every time she looks like she's not into it, she's always acting like, why are we watching this? What the hell's going on? And she always cracks me up because she's acting like grumpy all the time. She cracks me up.
You ever see that First Blood reaction where it has like 10 people doing a reaction?
So he stole my idea and wore a cowboy hat for
I know
reviews?
what you're talking about, Matt. It's like a mashup video.
Yeah, that is so good.
I love it when they do those mashup videos. They take everybody's reactions to this one movie. They do it. I love it when they do that.
Didn't First Stuff talk about First Blood recently? Yeah, a few days ago.
No, Cassie just did a reaction to First Blood. I'm looking forward to what
I'm gonna watch that.
I'm looking forward to the rest of the Rambo movies. I love seeing her reaction to the Rambo movies.
Hey,
she's more of a rom-com girl. She's like a sweet girl, loves rom-coms, but she's not afraid to explore other stuff.
Wild Man.
So yeah.
Wild Man, do you have a way? I would love to interview Cassie.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Have you
Does anybody have a way?
You know what? Yeah, she has a Patreon, and I actually interacted with her. I sent her an email, so maybe I'll talk to her about you, maybe.
But Wild Man, Uriel's asking, have you seen the original Dune or the 2021 movie?
I'm sorry.
Uriel is asking a question. Oh, for you. This question's for you.
This question.
I remember the first Dune, but that was a long time ago. I haven't seen the new one, but I'm definitely going to go back and look at the original, the Carl McLaughlin. Yeah,
Is it in you, Alex?
I got 2 orders and.
The new Dune movies are really good. I can't wait for Dune Messiah. But the one I'm really looking forward to, though, when they make it, is God Emperor of Dune. That book gets really weird, but weird in a good way.
Well, hey Ty, I don't know if you saw this, but I got my ticket to see it later tonight at 11 o'clock, unfortunately. But
yeah, but hey, do you guys mind spoilers? Do you guys mind spoilers for the books, possible future movies, or no?
Are you seeing it tonight, Scott?
John, have you watched Reacher season 2 yet?
Not entirely. I've seen like the first 3 episodes.
Oh man, that show is taking off. I am so happy for its success. It's breaking down wokeness. People love Reacher for that.
Question. Wow.
Well,
yeah.
What would you think of? What would you think of Alan Ritchson as Guile for a Street Fighter movie?
You know, I think he can pull it off, but you know, I know people want him for Batman. I don't know. Stick with Reacher. I know other people want him for Duke Nukem, but as Guile, it would have been Dolph Lundgren. But yeah, maybe he can pull it off.
Like Dolph Lundgren for the '90s, but you know,
I just had a thought, and I know he's blonde, but what if he played Johnny Cage?
He would have nailed it. He would have nailed it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I know the guy doesn't know martial arts, but he reminds me of him. He would have been a great Johnny Cage. Glenn Powell.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What do you think of him in this new? What do you think of him in this new Twister sequel? I saw the trailer on Super Bowl.
I'm not really looking forward to that movie, to be honest.
I'll watch it.
It looks interesting, but I mean, it's not going to be won't be my first.
Honestly, who really asked for a sequel to Twister?
You don't even have Helen Hunt or Bill Paxton.
Yeah,
He's dead. So what? Is this a connection? What without them? What is it?
I think it's a reboot. I don't know if there's any connection to the first one. I know that maybe at first it was, but I don't think it is.
Yeah. Even Philip Seymour Hoffman is gone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Maybe.
Sorry.
Are you good? Oh, I think a Twister got Junebug.
Twisting the night away.
Twisting the nipples.
I'm sorry, Junebug. What were you saying?
I farted.
Oh.
Is that your thoughts?
Am I not coming in now?
I was gonna watch I was gonna watch the Holdovers today.
That was really good.
It's good.
I'm sorry. You watched what?
I was gonna watch it. I didn't have time then. Yeah.
Watch what?
The Holdovers.
With Paul Giamatti.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to watch Dream Scenario, but I gotta pay for it.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Yo.
Get Fabio in here.
If he's
probably working. Well, usually if I would like hit him up beforehand, let him know, like, you know, maybe next time I'll get him on here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go see Fabio this summer.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You coming down to the States?
Yep. Jersey
Are you
Shore,
gonna come?
baby.
Can you come to Kansas?
How far is Kansas from Jersey?
Like 4 hours.
That's not too bad. I have to get the warden to say yes, but
come down here one day, but I'm available.
I'm definitely going back to North Carolina. That was fucking amazing.
Like 4 hours.
Carolina.
Like 4 hours if you speed.
Yeah.
8 hours if you don't speed.
You gotta jump on a bus and I'll meet you halfway. I'll meet you in Jersey. 8 hours for me. I gotta drive 8 hours. It's gonna be boring.
Jesus.
Yeah, my wife goes down all the time. Yeah, right behind the Jersey Shore house.
Yeah.
Down the street from Joe Pesci's house and Oprah's house. Oprah has a house there, and Joe Pesci has a house there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like to see Joe Pesci.
You know what you do? Hold on. You know what you do?
Like, don't eat that pussy.
If you see Joe Pesci, you shake his hand. But if you see Oprah, you do what Ozzy did to the Alamo.
Fuck Oprah.
Well, done.
Does anybody know what Ozzy did to the Alamo? Scotty, you're from Texas. You should know. What did Ozzy
He
do
bit
to
a
the
bat.
Alamo?
He bit the head off a bat or something.
Ozzy, what are you talking?
Ozzy was drunk, so he grabbed.
Ozzy Osbourne.
No, Ozzy Johnson.
Who's that?
Nobody. Ozzy Osbourne. So what he did is he was drunk and he couldn't find his clothes because Sharon hid them. So he took Sharon's dress and then went to the Alamo, got drunk more, and then he urinated on the Alamo. So when you see Oprah's house, you urinate on her house.
I might get arrested.
Definitely, Joe Pesci should urinate on that house.
Joe Pesci's house is cool because it's like a rectangle. I mean, it's small, like a rectangle.
So you really wanted to pull an R. Kelly on Oprah? Is that what you want?
Oh God! Don't get me started with R. Kelly. Oh God! Oh jeez!
No, pull an Ozzy. Come on.
Do you guys listen to R&B?
No,
I listen to all kinds of music. I listen to all kinds of music. It doesn't matter to me. I mostly listen to rock, but I listen to all kinds of music.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
It's just that all kids today, they just want to listen to rap. It's like rap is the new rock and roll. That's all the music you hear. You know?
Yeah.
You know what? Yes, a lot of kids listen to rap now, but a lot of kids now. There's a small group of kids that listen to rock now.
That's
with newer bands, such as Hailstorm, Greta Van Fleet, The Pretty Reckless. Even Mammoth WVH.
Did you guys hear that female Led Zeppelin band?
Oh,
The Warning. Holy shit!
They're called The Warning.
Yeah, that is wow. Wow.
Wow. I bring this up? I almost forgot I had this, but
the Crow soundtrack.
Yeah.
I had that at one point.
That goes to another. What are they going to have a soundtrack for this new Crow movie?
That's the thing, right? Because this music is a big, another huge part of
the soundtrack is iconic.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be a rapper. Eric Draven now.
Oh man, if they put rap in that movie,
it's a mumble rap.
You know what I heard?
He's going to be a dubstep.
You want to hear something? You want to hear something? Speaking of the Crow and hip hop, I remember back a long time back in the 2000s that they were that a rumor about a Crow movie with DMX as the Crow.
I have the script.
And he gets shot. He gets shot by gangbangers, and he comes back.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Really?
I have the screenplay.
Oh man!
I'll send it to you. I gotta send it to you.
No. You know what? Eric Draven is going to be in this movie. He's going to be one of those. He's going to be one of those country rappers.
Oh God!
You're like Jelly Roll.
You're like Cotton Eye Joe.
Didn't Beyonce say she likes country music? Didn't Beyonce just say something about country music?
Well, I don't know.
Hey, at least Jelly Roll.
Country or country?
At least Jelly Roll is actually good. When he's not singing that crap, because he sounds like Ozzy, so that's cool. But it's gonna be like it's a shame that you're even related to Waylon Jennings, but he's gonna be like Struggle Jennings, who's doing rap country.
You know what? I'll admit the best song to bring that together was Old Town Road. I'll admit that.
Rambo 5, baby.
Oh yeah.
I'm wearing the shirt right now. Look at this.
Well, I don't know if Wild Man Beyond was in here earlier when we talked about the plot, apparently for the new Crow movie, that the characters are drug dealers.
Yeah, I think I brought that up to him.
See, my crew shirt.
Okay,
it looks great. I love. Good. I love that.
Yeah.
What is that
shirt?
Rambo 5.
Is this a shot for?
Great shirt.
Is this a shot for the Studio Red Band's OnlyFans?
I was actually thinking about making Studio Red Band T-shirts today.
Oh, cool!
I'm thinking about it.
Hey!
I just don't want to get sued. I just don't want to get sued for making Stallone shirts.
Hey! I'll set you up with my merch guy.
All right. I found a new store today at the mall. Like I haven't been there in forever, and they make shirts at a good price. So
it had its moments here and there.
Oh, by the way, I mentioned earlier, the original Death Wish is now on Netflix, and that movie it still holds up today. It's so relevant, accurate than ever nowadays.
Yeah. I gotta rewatch Death Wish 2.
I haven't seen any of the Death Wish sequels.
I'm on part 4 right now.
Remake with Bruce Willis because it's shot in Chicago, and Chicago's getting worse.
I've only seen them.
Yeah,
I'm on 4. Yeah. Death Wish 4. I've
seen all the Death Wish films for sure.
Wasn't there like after Death Wish 5, there was like a female Death Wish movie that was kind of supposed to be connected or something?
I don't know.
I know that at one point there was going to be a 6th one but Bronson was not going to be involved. It was going to be like the new Vigilante or something. It was going to be called.
Oh, cool.
And of course, Kevin Bacon, that movie he did, Death Sentence, that was based it was based off a book by the original author of Death Wish, and the Death Sentence was a sequel to the book, but for the movie it was different.
I saw that the Lou Ferrigno movie was on.
Which one? That was good.
It was good. I want to see that.
By the way, did you guys see my videos to my Death Wish fake AI trailers? Did you see that?
Yeah.
What you think of those?
I love that you used my music in that.
Thank you.
It was really cool.
I did see the AI Cobra sequel trailer that you did.
It looks cool.
Thank you. I took some pictures of Bronson and I kind of aged them up and of course I added his co-star. Of course who I'm talking about.
Sydney.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a question that's always been bugging me. Do you think the band Korn likes corn?
On the cob or off the cob? That should be their next album, Off the Cob.
I also went back and we watched Dirty Harry. That definitely holds up more now.
Classic.
You know what
I am working on a new project with Jake C. Young, who just scored a deal with Tina Weiss. So
Amanda Weiss, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Amanda, yeah. And so sorry, it was Tuesday night.
Okay, Tuesday night. Okay.
Tuesday night, and I'm gonna see her at Comic-Con.
That's cool.
So it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna say like, "Oh, we're working on the same project."
Yeah.
So I hope I can maybe get her to talk on camera a little bit.
If Amanda would ever come back around here again, like we met a few years ago, and even a few years ago we were like friends on Instagram. I think
she's amazing.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
Tina from the original Elm Street.
Yeah.
Who from the original Elm Street?
Tina.
Tina from Nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The
blonde girl.
Amanda Weiss is her name.
The blondie.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually, back in 2007, I actually got to talk to her on a radio show, a Chicago radio show, and I actually got to talk to her on there.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
I'm curious. What do y'all think of Lisa Wilcox, Alex from Nightmare 4?
I like her.
She's good.
Wait, you're talking about Alice? I liked, but I'm gonna be honest, I liked her more than Nancy. I love Nancy, but Alice, she was badass.
Yeah,
he was good.
Yeah, she's a dream master. You know what would be awesome if they do like a buddy movie with Alice and Nancy together.
You know what? In the script for Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, they all come back.
Oh,
at the end, all the Nightmare people, all the Friday 13th people.
But Lisa Wilcox was really good in. He was good in the Bill and Ted the TV show, the live action one that they did.
I did not know that. I did not know she was on there. I know there was a Bill and Ted cartoon. I know there was a live action show, but I didn't know she was on there.
She played Missy.
Oh,
interesting.
And guess what? We know which Missy aged better. Lisa Wilcox definitely did, because
Of course.
oh my gosh.
No, she looks great. She looks great.
Yeah.
Lisa Wilcox looks great, but the girl who plays Missy in the I mean, I've seen Face the Music. Missy has not aged the best.
Is this the original actress from the first two films, or from the first one or second one?
Yeah, the first two films, she has not aged the best at all.
Oh, I forgot.
Like, dang, what have you been doing?
The wall butt slammed her.
You know the villain Vecna in Stranger Things. He's inspired by Freddy Krueger in a way.
Station got her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Station.
I'll probably go for another 30 minutes. Is that okay, guys?
Sure.
Yeah. And then we.
I got to work tomorrow.
Oh damn! I'm off until the 23rd, guy.
Damn,
and
dude.
then,
So if you guys want to party, let me know, because I'm finally next week. I'm gonna have free time because next week no one's here for a week. Thank fucking God.
well, yeah, backward. Yeah, John. I guess if we can talk in the back room without you then.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out until Mel gets home at least.
So at 10 o'clock, we'll talk for the 30 minutes is good, I think.
30 minutes is good.
Of course, so he's going to say that, and then 30 minutes pass by, and then he's going to say another 30 minutes.
No, because I'm already.
Give the dude a break, man.
I mean, yeah, 'cause one, I got to work, and then two, like,
Yeah,
I'm starting to pull out of it.
you don't want him to get upset like you did the one last time. And he was pretty firm on that. I'm assuming 30 minutes is 30 minutes, right, John?
Yeah, because I'm already getting tired. I mean, I can go on for a little bit longer, and I think that's. I mean, anyways.
Well, thankfully, I don't work my second job anymore. I'm just thankful I'm going to solely focus on my regular job. I just don't want this. I just don't want to work a second job where it fucking wears me out. You know. Garbage.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm off. I got trigger finger in my hand, so they're gonna cut open. They're gonna cut open and like peel back all my hand. And
What's
gonna,
happening?
do you see like Tommy Lee, how he has that operation he went through recently?
Hey.
I'm getting the same operation.
He wants to show something.
You know what? Another topic we need to. I think we should talk about. How the fuck did Rachel Ziegler win for Best Action Star at the fucking People's Choice Awards?
Fucking bitch.
How the fuck did that happen?
No idea.
An action movie now?
That's a conspiracy.
Yeah,
Probably got a lot of action from the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah, she blew all 7 of them. Fuck.
Hold on.
Yeah, she blew all 7 of those dwarfs, including the guy behind the awards show.
Yeah, she's endorsing her new movie, Cream Pie.
What's with the face cam reveal, Junebug?
How the fuck did she beat out Keanu Reeves and fucking Tom Cruise? How?
Yeah.
Throwing her pussy around like fucking.
All I can say is with this. Okay. So
Klondike bar.
Matt Thomas is showing his finger. Well, so all I could sit there and say with the Rachel Zegler thing is I could flip you guys off with my bad finger. If you guys can notice, it's actually slightly crooked, right?
Yeah.
I can send you a picture of what it looks like. You want to see a picture?
No. But so I don't know how well this is going to show, but it's actually flexible. This finger.
Oh, dang.
And so, but the funny thing about it is, all around except right where the crooked part is, the finger has no feeling at all.
Did you got that? You got trigger finger?
Yeah, but unless I hit that crooked spot, like right where it's crooked, oh my gosh, that's one of those level of pains.
Yeah, I get that. I get that right here by thumb. Like anything I hit with it is like excruciating pain. You want to know one of the things that triggered it that was really that was like just like, oh my gosh. I had a drink from Sonic and I'm holding the drink and all of a sudden I feel it like, oh fudge. I'm sitting there telling my buddy, grab my drink right now. And he said, what? And I said, grab it. Hello. And he grabs it, and I said, fuck. Yeah. And I'll be at work, and I have to pick up like 80 pounds of tiles, you know? So I'll have the tiles in my hand, I'll go put it in someone's car, and I can't let go. My hand won't let go. Like it's stuck. It's
And
stuck.
then-
I have to get someone to peel my hand off.
But it's one of those. It's one of those things. It's one of those moments where it hurts for like the longest time.
Oh yeah.
Like
Like you know what it feels like? Have you ever had gout? It feels like gout, or
No.
it feels like
My dad has gout or has had it.
yeah, it feels like that. Like real, it like super sensitive. Like it feels like there's no skin on your finger. Really weird.
It's weird, yeah.
It's really hard to type. So sometimes, like you'll notice, I type is just all spelling mistakes and doesn't make any sense. That's why.
So the Rachel Zegler thing, I'm trying to figure out the action award that she got. The Seven Dwarfs. She probably got it from them, right?
You know what? You know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say? I think Rachel Zegler banged somebody to get that job.
You know what? I think
Yeah,
that's what happened
know.
because I've heard
Somebody
that
Or
the
Pat.
award shows are
Yeah,
rigged
she probably
anyway.
stuck-
If
Hey,
you're trying to build up her reputation after the crap she was talking about Snow White, I think that's what happened.
I can give you three
Yeah,
names.
she
She
probably-
banged Grumpy, Bashful, Sneezy.
Ah!
She fucked all the seven dwarves.
I think she may have fucked William Jean from American Idol. She bangs. She bangs.
I think she went into the Magic Kingdom with Emperor Iger, and they had naughty time in the castle.
Jesus.
And Dopey was filming.
Dopey was filming.
And Little Bo Peep wishes he was actually in on the action. Or the male dressed up as the. Yeah, I saw that shit.
She probably sucked Dopey's dick because she's such a dope.
And then the spice.
Dope on Dopey's dick.
And then they saw Little Miss Muppet eating her curds and waist, and the Spidey came along and said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?"
She gave him the zigga zigga.
This is
That's what it was.
this conversation it's making me drink this entire Gatorade in seconds.
Guys,
And then- and then she got a. Oh crap! What's the hostess thing that starts with a Z? Is it Zingers?
Something like that.
Okay, and then they enjoyed some zingers on her Ziggler.
You mean Dirk Diggler? Is that what you're trying to say?
Dirk Diggler.
you're the
Sure.
star.
Sure, although
You're the star.
I'm sure Emperor Iger's is not that impressive as Dirk Diggler's.
Oh.
I'm so happy I got time off because I've been going through crazy shit. Like I gotta go to court soon, and I'm like freaking out. Yeah.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
When I was 10 years old, I got kidnapped.
What?
What? I didn't know that. Really?
You didn't know that? Oh, I never told you that story. Okay.
Is this
You
the
didn't
cold
know
story
me.
you're going to talk? That you're talking
Is this bathroom talk?
Well, sorry. Like eventually I was gonna tell this story, but I didn't want to. I didn't like. I was kind of like
It's up to you if you
sensitive about it for a while. But yeah, I got kidnapped. I won't go into specifics, but I got kidnapped when I was 10, and so I'm going to court now for that
Wow.
because
I'm sorry,
that guy's
man.
going to fucking jail.
I didn't know this. I'm very sorry. I didn't know
Thank
that.
you.
I didn't know, but I'm glad you're okay now. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, here comes my wife. She's home.
Uh-oh.
Hello, dear.
Uh-oh.
To be continued.
Oh,
Oh my God! Dude, something popped up on Twitter. It said Miami cops are homeless people making people homeless because of Bad Boys 4.
Really?
Really?
Something popped up on Twitter about it just now. Miami cops are making people homeless because they're filming Bad Boys 4.
Okay, because they're clearing them out of the way.
Yeah, Miami cops force homeless people out for Bad Boys 4 filming.
Wow.
What? Come on.
In Los Angeles?
Miami.
It's like the same
Miami.
crap with this, the stuff about the immigrants, man. Jeez.
Is something wrong with Martin Lawrence, though? Like the way he looks?
Martin Lawrence?
Yeah, is it age or I mean
I didn't see.
He looks okay to me. I just saw him in a commercial. He looks great to me.
okay.
And he's keeping his mouth shut, but instead of Will Smith.
Yeah, who, Martin Lawrence?
Can somebody give Martin Lawrence something else besides Bad Boys movies now?
You know, of course, don't forget House Party. Remember I told you about House Party? He was the DJ, Bilal.
Yeah.
You guys never seen House Party? Kid and Play?
Oh,
Kid and Play, they were a hip hop duo. They were a team back
I like
then.
I
have seen bits of House Party. I know exactly what
the
you're talking
first one is
about.
the best because
I like the third one with Bernie Mac.
Yeah, but the first one is the best. It's kind of like Ferris Bueller and Friday all in one because it takes place in one night. It has that. It's a classic. The classic film.
It's better than the new one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And even
it's in LeBron James's house or something like that.
And even
nobody remembers it.
I totally forgot about
and guess what? Even House Party 5 and 6 are better than the new one.
They made up all the
I did like the second one. The second one was interesting. The second one was good too, but the first one will always be it was on Netflix about a year ago. That movie, Kid and Play. If you guys don't know who Kid and Play is, they were a hip hop duo. They were a team. I remember they had a cartoon show after them. They were a team. They were a team.
I watched all of them because they were all on HBO Max, and man, I like the House Party movies. But the remake, I don't care because guess what? LeBron James sucks.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
And guess what? Guess what? And he's a chicken because guess what? Did you guys hear this? Michael Jordan said I could still whoop you at 60 years old. Do you want to go one-on-one? Never accepted the challenge.
Wow.
So guess what? All I have to say is to LeBron James. LeBron James, guess what?
And this motherfucker was trying so hard to be the next Michael Jordan, and yet
no one will ever go past Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, he is a legend, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know Kobe Bryant was close, but Michael, you can't beat him. You can't beat him.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant was close, but Michael Jordan actually, you know what? Yes, Superman made you believe a man can fly, but Michael Jordan showed you that men can fly.
Yes.
Agree. You beat that right on.
Yeah.
Despite the song being by R. Kelly, he made you believe you want to touch the sky.
Yeah, exactly. And for the record, Michael Jordan's Space Jam is better than LeBron James' Space Jam.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Still holds.
Did anybody see that new one?
No.
I did. I did. Just check out my review. Or do you guys want me to sum up my review? I think Scotty saw it.
Yeah, I think didn't you open the door and you walked out or something? I can't. It's been a while.
No. I went to the bathroom. I shut the door and I flushed the toilet and I said, "There you go. There's my review of Space Jam 2," and that sums up the movie. Of course, I got in trouble by that one because they said that's not a review for the movie.
It is a review. The movie's fucking shit. That's what it is.
Exactly.
That's the point.
So, exactly. No, people don't know what a sense of humor is anymore. So,
no, apparently not.
You guys remember that? Speaking of Michael Jordan, you guys remember that rivalry he had with Larry Bird?
Yeah.
Not really. It's been a while.
The Birdman.
Because he was a big thing, and then Michael came along, and I remember there was a video game called Jordan versus Bird. It was very popular.
Yeah, but then who does history remember? But then who does history remember more?
You know, the best basketball video game is NBA Jam.
Is that the one for N64? What am I thinking about?
Yeah.
Did anybody see the?
Yeah.
Did anybody see the Michael Jordan?
It was Super Nintendo, no?
Did anybody see the Michael Jordan movie they made?
No.
Air?
With Michael Pear. With Michael Pear as Michael Jordan.
Well, not that one, but with it was Air. It came out a few years ago. It was about Air Jordans and the making of them.
Oh yeah. About the Air Jordans, yeah.
Really good movie. By the way, the Michael Jordan movie that came out in the 90s, fuck Michael Jace.
Oh yeah, that was on top of Michael Jace. Oh man, that guy! What a waste of talent! What a waste of talent!
Yeah,
man.
you guys see what he did?
Nope.
So he found out his wife was going to divorce him, so he decided to shoot her in front of his child.
What the fuck?
And,
You remember
now,
that? You remember he was known for that show, The Shield. He was on that show, The Shield, with Michael.
Yeah, and now he's serving 200 years in prison.
Who are we talking about here?
Michael Jace.
Michael Jace.
What a waste of talent, man!
And the thing is, he's probably going to get out for a compassionate release when he's 80 years old, probably.
Oh man!
Yeah, okay,
Somebody will be waiting.
He was in The Replacements. He was in Forrest Gump.
Bubba?
Yeah, I remember he was in Forrest Gump. Yep, he was in The Shield. I think he was on the TV show version of Dangerous Minds. I think he was on the TV show version of Dangerous Minds with Annie Potts.
Cradle to the Grave. He was in that.
Oh, I remember that.
He was in 2 episodes of ER, The Fan, with Wesley Snipes.
Yep.
Oh, he was the Black Panther guy in Forrest Gump.
Okay,
Yeah, I remember that.
Sorry, I ruined your Black Panther.
Well,
of course, his big popular role was, of course, The Shield. He played the gay police officer.
I never seen it. Never seen the show. I remember the show being on.
Yeah.
That show was popular. I mean, Michael Chick.
I want to
remember the commission.
I wanted to see I would have wanted to see the show, just rewatch it, but now I don't really want to because of Michael Jace.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take it. How much did he get? I think he got like 200 years. Didn't he, Sean?
Sentenced to life in prison, possibility of parole after 40 years.
So why did he shoot his wife? What was the?
Because he was getting a divorce.
Really?
Maybe he could have shown how much balls he had and actually saved his marriage instead of ending it like that.
Oh man.
Yeah. So what are some? This is off topic a little bit, I guess. But what are some stuff that we can do in the future?
For the future. Well, I know we definitely have the commentaries for the Ninja Turtles movies planned.
Yeah, when we're going to be doing those, just out of curiosity.
That
Maybe
could be fun.
Maybe I don't know. We could start do one a week, or maybe like this Friday night or something.
Yeah, similar to how we did the Mortal Kombat movies.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna announce that if we want, we can do the Leviathan commentary as well, since it's almost gonna be 35 years old. I know that John, you were willing to do it. I don't know if you want to, Alex. I assume you have a lot going on. If you want to, you're more than welcome.
I got that on my Oculus, Leviathan.
Yeah.
Which commentary, Scotty?
Leviathan.
Yeah. I would love to do it, but I definitely depends on the time, what day, and I have to. I don't own a copy of Leviathan yet. I have to find it online.
It's on Netflix, no?
No, it's
Amazon.
Amazon, but
for
Amazon.
$4 to rent.
I got it on my Oculus.
That'd be cool to watch on that.
Leviathan is definitely the best underwater horror movie ever. I remember people called it Alien Underwater.
There was a fun quote. We mentioned Ernie Hudson. He's in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Richard Crenna.
He's talking to Matt Foster. Gone, bitch. We still here.
Richard Crenna.
We play Six Pack.
It was pretty good.
Maybe we can aim for the Ninja Turtles commentary because they came out March 30th. So
oh yeah. That is perfect timing.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I saw that in the theater.
You did.
I went to go
I saw
see
all
it.
of them
I went
in
to
the
go see
theater.
that in the theater when it first came out in 1990.
All three.
I saw its re-release in 2020.
I saw the Ninja Turtles movie 1990 last year at the Alamo Draft House.
That would have been cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Well, let me tell you, with this AI technology, I know I know people don't like AI, but I believe AI can be used if it's used properly. Can you imagine if they do an AI animated movie of the original 1990s Turtles, bringing Judith Hogue back and Elias Cochise, but make them look like their younger self, like AI, have,
like a sequel
like the
to that.
voice over, a continuation.
That would be cool. It
Eh,
could be done.
Be cool. It'd be
For sure, it
cool.
could be done.
Maybe fan made or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, something like that, like with Cobra Kai, you can.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
You know who?
You there, Bob man?
We could make that movie.
Make a major stream.
We could make that movie. We go to Michelle Ivy's house, get her turtle suits.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to that girl? That turtle fan?
Still going.
Oh, the crazy obsessed turtle fan.
Yeah,
she's great.
Who's this?
But you know what?
Her name is Michelle Ivy, right?
Yeah.
She does a YouTube channel.
Yeah, her dad was a cartoonist. He passed away a few years ago. Her and her sister are big turtle fans. Mickey Ivy.
And she bought like a lot of Turtles memorabilia from the movies.
Yeah, she has suits, everything.
Yeah.
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 Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
When are you going to interview that Tim guy, John?
Who? Ted?
The one guy who said that Joel Kinnaman's the greatest actor of all time.
Oh gosh.
Ted.
See if he does a YouTube channel, and there's a chance.
Tim Chippy.
Yeah,
the blue people are coming. Here's one now.
Yeah, the last video he did was 2 years ago.
I'm sorry, who are you talking about?
Ted Sutton.
From
Species.
Oh God.
Yeah, we were saying that John. We should say that we were saying that John should interview him.
He should.
And then the last question. Hey, do you remember 10 years ago when you said on an old channel of mine that that Joel Kinnaman was the greatest actor of all time? What are your thoughts now on Joel Kinnaman?
I've backed off on the Joe Kinnaman hate.
I still hate him,
but
he's improved himself as an actor. But the RoboCop thing, fuck that.
Yeah. I did like the recent John Woo movie, so he was decent.
I still need to see that. I still have to see that. Silent Night. I still need to fucking see that.
Better. He has gotten better. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't he Sweden, Ty?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, but speaking of RoboCop, has anyone heard about that RoboCop game? People are loving it. They are loving it. It's like they Cobra Kai RoboCop with that game. They definitely.
Isaiah, I know exactly what you're talking about because I've seen someone stream that game.
Oh no!
And it looks like a lot of fun.
It's going for $30 right now.
And fucking Peter Weller, man,
yeah. It looks like a lot of fun. The only issue is that because of the budget, the graphics look like PS3. But other than that, it looks like a solid game.
But you know what? What's strange is that they used Nancy Allen's likeness, but they didn't use her voice. She didn't come back. I don't know why.
Probably
because she told them to go fuck off. I don't know.
Money.
Yeah.
I still need to check out that Robo documentary.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? They can
series.
That's a move. That's a franchise they can bring back with the use of AI. Bring Peter Weller back. Make a movie, AI animated movie with Peter Weller or Nancy Allen.
Hey, what you got there, Scotty?
What you got?
Kettle cook.
Oh, I love those. I love those. But you know what? Franchise I believe they can bring back with the use of AI?
Which one?
Dirty Harry. Because here's why. Here's how they can do it. Here's how they can do it. I know Clint Eastwood is. Oh, but I just thought about this because I remember they were supposed to do a Dirty Harry video game with Clint Eastwood coming back to lend his likeness and his voice.
Yeah.
They can still do that, and here's why. Because You can. Here's how they can do it: a live action Dirty Harry movie, but make it a period piece back in the 70s. You can hire a stunt man or a model that looks like Clint Eastwood, how he was back in the 70s, and you can bring Clint Eastwood in. You can capture his likeness, his likeness, his like I did with Harrison Ford with Indiana Jones. You can capture. You can do, and Clint Eastwood can do the voice, but I heard that instead of with AI, instead of changing your face, they can change your voice. They can make your voice sound young because you can speak through a microphone, do this AI filter, and it makes your voice sound young. They can do something like that. I can see them doing that.
That could be a good concept for a video game. You know,
what I think could be a really cool video game idea for a new Dirty Harry video game.
I still can't get over the fact that they canceled that shit. They were almost finished. It still pisses me off.
I got the perfect concept for a Dirty Harry video game. It's a buddy movie, but it's called Dirty Harry and Bullet.
That would have been awesome. I heard they're going to do a Bullet movie. What Steven Spielberg is interested in doing a Bullet sequel out Steve McQueen. They'll probably AI him too, because I remember they did a commercial with Steve McQueen where they did like it was Field of Dreams, but instead of baseball, it was him driving around the car. You seen that commercial?
He wants Bradley Cooper.
I don't know.
By the way, I'll say this here because I just did it. I left the last video that Ted Sutton uploaded 2 years ago. I left the comment under the video, and we'll see what he says.
Are you going to interview him? Are you interviewing, or what you say?
I just said, hey, I don't know if you're still active up here, but if I'd love to interview you, or
you possibly come on my channel, John. Is that what is going on?
And then John, the next interview you have to do then, right?
What's that?
John Avenger.
Fuck no.
No, John.
Whatever happened?
No
to that
Barbecue
guy?
Network.
What's the story? What's the story about him?
It's a long story.
He blocked me too.
Like Barbecue Network, that guy. Remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. He's the one that had an obsession with Matt of all people. Matt Rambo out for life.
Yeah, remember?
Did he ask to see pictures of Matt's pecker?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. I remember that on Facebook. Yeah, for sure. I remember.
Does Matt Thomas remember Barbecue Network?
Yeah, I remember him.
I knew he had beef with him, but I didn't know he went that far.
Yeah, he asked to see pictures of Matt's pecker.
Barbecue Network was a troll back in the day that we dealt with.
Yeah.
No. I would call him more a Benedict Arnold because he was cool.
Kenny Tar, you mean, right?
It really upsets me that these guys that seem cool in the beginning, they at the end you realize they're completely assholes. Like this whole thing with Chris Stuckman. I like the guy.
We're gonna get justice soon. You want to know why?
Why?
Where I live, they just passed a law that you're not allowed to bully or troll online, or you go to jail.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming. And we have a thing with the states where we're allowed to extradite people from the states for crimes. So people better watch out now, because the government is cracking down. Like we always said,
the government is cracking down.
You know what? I'm going to pitch this. That should be a new amendment to the Constitution. Trolling online is illegal.
Trolling very bad.
Yeah. But do you guys have any final words or thoughts?
I got a final one because I gotta get out of here. But
no.
They could do RoboCop because in the script it says that his face was just peeled off of his face. Like under his face is all robotics. Mm-hmm. It's like a robotic face. So they could do even if it was a new actor and with Peter Weller's voice. Imagine that. Wow.
Yeah, they can definitely do that.
I think so. Hey,
like how I talked about with Dirty Harry, they can still do that, but just hire a young actor that looks like Clint Eastwood, and you can do that whole AI thing, like you did with Harrison Ford.
Imagine if they got his son Scott Eastwood to double for him.
He could do that. He could
would be
do that.
perfect because he has all the time in the world to like really study his dad, you know.
And they can AI his father's face on him or something.
And I bet he could do mannerisms like his dad. I bet he could do impressions of his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, John, I had fun. I can't wait for the next Hangout stream.
We're gonna do it again.
I had fun, guys.
But it's been. I'm glad that we do this again. It's been a long time, and I'm glad to hang out with you guys again. And I'll definitely be able to do some more for you guys for sure.
But Isaiah, if you can get your Oculus to work, I can send you Ghostbusters.
Yes, I'm definitely going to work on that. I appreciate that.
I can send it to you, and then we can play together.
And I can't wait. I can't wait to go to the back room, just like what we used to do at Family Video.
My closing statement. It goes back to the start of this video. Fuck this Crow remake. Brandon Lee is the real Crow.
Yep,
I can't wait for more commentaries, and I can't wait for when the trailer happens, whenever it may happen. We're gonna come back. We're gonna roast the shit out of that.
It's gonna get a lot of dislikes. I can see that now.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick the bones of that motherfucker.
Bigger dislikes than Madam Web.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a closing statement as well. I'm in pretty much agreement with Alex. Fuck this Crow reboot because it is absolutely useless. It looks like fucking trash. Has no place of being called the Crow. Should be the Crow blows sideways from the heaven and hell.
No, it should be the Crow. It should be the chicken shit. That's what it should be.
All I have to say about this Crow movie,
the chicken porn Crow.
Off the cuff. All I gotta say about this Crow movie is, fuck 'em dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, I was going to say like Highlander, there should only be one Crow movie, and that's the Brandon Lee.
Exactly, that's what I was saying.
We got to do Highlander, guys.
We got to do Highlander. Going to watch this new remake are going to be just like what Brandon Lee said, like 24 hours of pain.
Yeah.
You know,
with this movie.
You know what? All I have to say, if you guys were looking with the Crow remake, I think the song "Poison" by Alice Cooper sums up the remake best. You're blind. I want to love you, but I won't say no.
I want to love. I didn't want to love a Crow reboot to begin with.
And the new song for this reboot is going to be "It Can't Meth All the Time."
It can't meth all the time.
Yeah.
Sung by fucking
no,
on Ozempic.
Either that or it's gonna be the song by Terry Crews. You suck. You suck.
If they fucking get Taylor Swift for that soundtrack, I'm done.
Right?
Crow sucks. It really, really sucks. It sucks. It sucks.
She'll be like, I dated the Crow one time.
Can Taylor
Waterboy reference in there.
Can somebody in Kansas City just, have an accident with Taylor Swift where, like, she gets hit by one of the Kansas City buses or something, please?
This is more like the Pigeon than the Crow.
Yeah,
that woman is so fucking overrated. I don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
What's so overrated?
Taylor Swift.
We can cap off with that.
There's a fine fuck about Swift.
But for everyone that joined in here, thank you. And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, guys, thank you.
Oh my gosh, really? Director screenwriter, you're just catching the final minute of our stream here.
It's always the final minute.
Hello, sorry.
Rich,
sorry that you're late, but
I guess there's always Rich, there's always the recap.
Yeah,
it was nice, but it was nice to hang out with you guys. We'll definitely do this again. Yeah. And one last statement. Live from New York City, Swee's gonna be on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it on Oculus.
Get your Tweety fix on, Law Man.
Yeah.
And don't forget your Doom popcorn bucket.
Yeah, hey.
Make sure that
Wild Man
doesn't kidnap her.
Wild Man, be sure And Wildme, be sure to control yourself.
I will.
Don't bust a web, right?
You better make sure Stanley does. Better make sure Stanley does not get excited.
They call that my damn web. My damn web.
My damn web. Yeah.
You're gonna need a total web call.
Go web.
You go woke. You go.
All right, guys.
All right. I got you guys there.
Thanks for having me on, John.
See ya.
Guys.
Okay.
Good night.
I'll stay in the background. Then yeah.
Okay.